It's Toya Combine Rock! Or Toya to you, depending on which time zone you're in. Yeah, we're back to our regularly, well, not so regularly, or I guess like normally scheduled timings where I'm streaming at night and doing little gremlin hours and all sorts of fun stuff. Hello everyone, hello patrollers. I'm doing, we're doing Mercurial tonight. Yee. I rested fairly well after my 12-hour stream. I didn't pass out as soon as I wanted to. I had to get some dinner. I basically made like a chicken Caesar salad, kind of. Yeah. Like yeah, like I basically made like a chicken Caesar salad and had that. Rested a bit longer, like not like sleep, just like kind of vegged out for a little bit and then like passed out and then slept in a little bit. All was well. I woke up with a leg cramp though, so that kind of sucked. That fucking sucked. But overall, pretty good. Feeling pretty good. I was honestly pretty like I was almost thinking of like streaming more Guardians of Azuma tonight, but also like I figured, hey, you know, like it's been 12 hours. Like, wouldn't I get tired of it? No, but I was like, no, I can do more Rune Factory. But I figured since I think I'm close to the end of 3.3 on Honkai, I can get started on another 12 hours of Rune Factory. Let's go. Exactly, make it a full 24 hours, Ari. Let me give you a little shout out. There we go. Yeah. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm actually looking forward to like playing more Rune Factory because I feel like compared to other like farming sim games, like you know, like Fields of Mistria or like Stardew or like even like Story of Seasons or and whatnot, right? Like I enjoy playing these types of games, right? I don't dislike like doing like the same task and like getting more efficient at like farming stuff and like doing all that things, right? I just feel like it doesn't necessarily feel like the best thing to stream, just because like you know it gets really samey in terms of gameplay, right? And then it falls onto me to I don't know, I guess like talk more about my own life or like just weird scenarios, and maybe that's on me. Like I'm just a really boring person without like stimulating gameplay and what. And like with Rune Factory, because there is like a proper story, there is a proper sequence, right? You can technically kind of ignore that and just keep building like the relationships, to my knowledge, right? Like with the first village, and but there is a proper story, and I feel like you know like I don't mind like doing like like every in-game day, like taking like maybe like 10-15 minutes of my time with like a bit of chasing with the farming stuff to do like the little relationship things and then like doing the story. You know, like and it can lend to like crazy stuff because like I enjoy the combat, right? Especially like when you can get all the characters. You know, when you start gang up and everyone and like you're fighting off like monsters that are way higher level than you. And then you're allowed to like give them like different hats and like different like shoulder pauldrons, like different weapons and stuff. Like it's I don't know, it's really cool. And I don't know, like maybe making them find in their bikinis or like swimsuits are just like funny too. Yeah. But in any case, I might do that tomorrow. I will need to see my schedule because I have something I gotta do on Wednesday. Like the whole of Wednesday, I might stream like Wednesday evening. I will have to see like how my energy is on that day because I've got a little day trip planned with my family. Yeah, we're not really traveling far, so like we're basically planning like a little food trip, a single day food trip on the Wednesday. So yeah, that's gonna influence like if I'm able to stream tomorrow, just given like when I do start streaming. Because if I do finish the 3.3 tonight, then most likely I would want to do some Rune Factory tomorrow. Just because like it's a bit more chill. There's less stuff for me to like think about like in comparison to like the Greatest Attorney or like Genshin or like other things, right? Because Genshin, I still have like some other like a lot of other things that I have to like get through in Genshin. Like what was it? Some of the 5-star character stuff, like like what we started last time, right? Like at the end of the event, right? We started the Tribal Chronicles for the uh Masters of the Night Wind. Yeah, that's what the tribe was. Yeah. And then I still need to do like the collective of Plenty. I still need to properly meet Varessa, right? Probably do like the what was it? The Escoffier character. I mean, like, to be fair, I've got a lot of like 5-star character stuff that I haven't done on Genshin. And also, what was it? The world quest, the one with Palm, right? Look, the one where like we're probably meeting with like the progenitor dragon or something, or whatever the guy's name was. Yeah. And like all these things will help like boost up Pyro Traveler, even though like, you know, his kid is a bit ambivalent, and like, to my knowledge, Dendro Traveler is still pretty good. But you know, we gotta build up the Primo so we can pull for Skirk, right? We gotta pull for Skirk and her weapon, our cool ice person. Yeah. But yeah, that's a lot of things that I could be doing. But like that, I don't know. I feel like that'll take up like a certain amount of time, and I feel like Rune Factory would be like an easier thing to do for tomorrow if I do stream. Okay, but in any case, we're gonna be finishing up 3.3 tonight. Last time we stopped off, we basically finished we finished off Aquila. We got the Coreflame of the sky, and we were left with Cypher. And I came to the conclusion, just based on like the thing that she said, was that like she's most likely concocted a lie that the Dawn Machine would actually like keep on working forever, right? Whereas like it's supposed to only be able to like run for like 300 years, 1,000 years ago. So I think it's definitely like a reality manipulating lie that a Dawn Machine is still working. Okay, but in any case, let's get started. Let's switch over to the Cypher and see what happens. Like, I'm expecting like 3.3 to get a little bit crazier, because it didn't end with just like us getting the Coreflame, right? Because we basically have all the Coreflames except for like properly getting the Catholi's Coreflame, right? So let's see how that goes. Show me your true form. Aw.
粛清者の仮面をつけてなかったら、この顔の下にあんな物騒な殺意が隠れてるなんて誰も思わないって。
I mean, to be fair, Cypher, it's always like the really innocent-looking ones who are the most deranged, you know? Look at the people around you, patrollers. The ones that look the most innocent, the most say-so, the most family-friendly, the ones that who think wouldn't even hurt a fly, but turns out they bear a deep dirt secret inside of them. Hidden in their incognito tabs, they have tens of thousands of archives of our own. The AO3 tabs. You will look at them, you will shudder, you will keep on reading, and you will know their true self. That they are not as innocent as you expected. They may look like Chikawa, but in fact they were Agretsuko.
だから人相だけで人の善悪がわかるはずなんてないって思ってたんだ。ダメだね、全然。全く当てにならないよ。
Yeah, it's like judging a book by their cover.
ああ、裁縫女の真剣が羨ましいな。人相じゃわかんない品性だって禁止が見抜いてくれるんだもんな。
But technically, you could gaslight them into thinking that they're not who they are, right?
神の力の使い方なら、私だって負けてないけどね。
You do have 1,000 years of experience, so not too shabby.
誰よこの服デザインしたの。ポケット多すぎ。今時こんなの流行ってないでしょ。
Don't say that, Cypher. Like, the cosplayers are thinking for, or are gonna be thankful for that, right? actual pockets and not like fake pockets. It's like, you know, it's like jeans with fake pockets. You know, the absolute utter sin of fashion. Like, from what I understand, like certain jeans just don't have like they just have fake pockets, and then people are just like, why do you exist? Just to mock me, just to spite us, right? What are we doing here? Just to suffer? Exactly.
金織りのとこで働いてた頃はまあまあ見かけたけど。
Wait, so I mean, okay, like we knew that she was like she lived at get that fake pocket shit out of here. I mean, hey, like fake pockets on jeans, it's out of pocket. But oh my god, oh my god, fake jean pockets are out of pockets. They're out of pocket. They're out of pocket content. I mean, okay, to be fair, we did learn that like Cypher basically was raised by Aglaia, right? She worked there. So, which means that she probably made her own clothes? Right? She probably made her own like sneaking outfit. Oh, what'd you find? The cleaner's rendezvous note. After the usurper's death, the Python mobilized many refugees to join the garrison and restructured the city's defenses. The Python, like Python as in Phynon? Yeah. The updated schedule is as follows. Guard shifts at the Memorial Market has increased in frequency from action hour to curtainfall hour. All patrols along the path parting will begin one quint earlier. Okay. Take careful note of these changes to avoid unnecessary complications. The note appears to have been smoothed flat then curled again, suggesting it was once wrote inside a secret message cylinder. High Priest of the Flame Chasers. A middle-aged with gray hair, stooped posture, and a burn scar on the right side of the neck. Visits the chanting hall alone to pray during entry hours first quint. Huh. The High Priest? Middle-aged with... Wait, who's this referring to? An exposed iron nail will be placed on the stair railing. An accident might silence him permanently. Oh, so is this like Kratos? I don't think he's a high priest, right? He's like, he basically like made himself a guard. Right? Hmm. In any case, Python and the Maiden have been frequently visiting the Twilight Courtyard lately to meet the healers. In their conversations, they've mentioned the Skyfolk and the Day Thunder Knight's past affairs. The day to reclaim Aquila's Coreflame appears to be imminent. A 1,000-year-old grudge will be settled then. Make preparations, for that moment draws near. Written on the inner side of a clean bandage, emitting a dry herbal fragrance. Interesting. I mean, the maiden has to be trippy, right? Like the holy maiden. But who's the high priest? Hmm.
メモで連絡取り合ってんの？それはあまりにも原始的すぎない？ああ、そうだった。裁縫女の神剣が消えてから5000だったディアディクティオの速度が2000時代に逆戻りしたんだっけ？ごめん、 あんたたちのことを誤解してたみたい。2線を使うくらいなら物理的にメモでやり取りした方が早いよね。
Oh my god, like literally the bandwidth on the internet is gone now. It's just really bad after Aglaea's death. Anyways, what are you?
おー、良さそうな探検だ。うんうん。へえ、クレムノス鋼でできてるんだ。なかなかいい装備じゃん。あんたたち普通の人と比べたら結構腕が立つ方だよね。もし道を踏み外してなかったら奥平馬の衛兵くらいにはなれたし、食うには困らなかったろうに。あれあれ、来世はこんな危ない仕事はやめてまともな人間になんなよ。
But who knows? They might just transmit their memories down again and again, even if they die.
隠してるだけなのか、それとももう諦めたのか。どっちにしてもやるべきことは全部やったし、あとは旧姓の坊やたちが。何何？
Oh wait, no, that was the Aquila, right?
振動は空から。もしかして成功したみたいだね。坊やのくせになかなかやるじゃん。でもきっと天外から来たグレッチも大活躍したはず。あの子性格はちょっと独特だけどびっくりするくらい強いもんね。
Wait, you're talking about us? About the Trailblazer?
エーグルの火種も手に入れたとなれば、火を追う旅を脅かすものはあと一つ。へえ、思ってたより早いね。もうちょっと心の準備させてくれてもよかったのに。そいじゃちょっとばかし遊んであげよっかな。
Wait, yeah, Finon did task Cypher in drawing the Flame Reaver's attention. So, meet the uninvited guest. Okay, time to go. Let's see. Oh god. Oh god, it is him. There he is, right there. Okay, the way his arms are glowing, it's kind of cool. Like this effect.
フレイムスティーラー。そんなんどっちでもいいけどさ、あんたって本当に飢えたハイエナみたい。火種の匂いを嗅ぎつけたらどこまでも追っかけてくるんだから。何も言わないの。
I see you're at this.
話すのがだるい
What
だけ。
does? What do you mean, Lily?
もしか
What?
して本当
Bro.
に人の言葉も理解
Lily,
できな
no.
いおバカな獣なのかな。
I mean, I knew like more stuff was probably gonna happen, but okay, all right. I see. Like, okay, so like, Solibus did said that like Helios or like the Dawnbreaker sword that that Finon has looks familiar, right? Even though it's like nearly built, which means it's either just like recurring again and again and again, the same sword. Like, so it's either time travel, or it's just like whoever was the previous person becomes the Flame Reaver holding the same sword, and the same sword keeps influencing, keeps becoming an inspiration for the next sword and the next sword and the next sword, right? Maybe. Like, take back, meaning, was it yours before?
かわいそうなやつ。 あんたのことなんて手に取るようにわかるよ。当ててあげよっか。ずっとあと2つの火種が欲しくてうずうずしてたんでしょ。でもあんたには翼もなければ仲間もいない。だからエーグルの火種が空にあってどこに逃げるわけじゃないって分かってても。
I mean, to be fair, the only way he could have gotten up there would have been to like coerce Hyacinth to get him up, like to bring him, but that was never gonna happen.
黄金衛が火種を持ち帰ってくるのを指をくわえて待つしかなかった。それでその後力ずくで奪うつもりだったんでしょう。どう、図星？痛いとこ疲れたみたいだね。実はさ、何回も見ちゃったんだよね。あんたが崖の縁に立って無力な感じで空を仰いでるとこ、あれはかわいそうになっちゃったよ。
You really are just egging him on, aren't you, Cypher?
だから今日は
This does not bode well. This does not bode well at all.
あげようと思ってね、特別な贈り物を用意してきたんだ。そう、ケファレの火種。この私が持ってるの。
I see.
でもね、猫から何か奪いたいのなら、まずは追いつくところからだね。
Oh?
知ってる？
Oh.
ドロスの猫は足が速いだけじゃなくてスタミナも抜群なんだよ。
Is he gonna start chasing us? Like, is he gonna start teleporting or something? He's just standing there menacingly. He's just standing there menacingly. Okay then, dude. I'm gonna run away now. Okay. I had to look it up because I couldn't remember it, but yes, we all suspect that the Flame Reaver sword is a Jinn particle item. I mean, okay. So like, I mean, if we look at it, right, the Dawnbreaker, the name of it, is also a sword in Honkai Impact Third. Like, not the same looking sword, but it's like, it's still the same sort of like overall design in the sense of like, I can send you a video on Jinn particles. Okay, yeah, sure. Like, there is a sword called, like, there is like a sword called the Dawnbreaker in Honkai Impact Third, right? And it's still like, it's, you know, they're still, what was it? It's still a blade with like, what was it? Not the hand grip. What was the thing called? Not the hand grip. The guard? Yeah, like the no, not the pommel. The pommel's at the base of the sword, as in like the sword guard, like the hilt, the guard hilt. Yeah, because it's a single-sided guard hilt, and like so like the Dawnbreaker is like this, and then you get the little thing, right? And then the Dawnbreaker in Honkai Impact was like, it's similar. It is like a single blade thing, like this, but then it's like that. Like so at least it shares like the very bare bones design. I don't know if that means necessarily anything, because like if you consider like, you know, Finon is the Kevin analog, right? And the Flame Chase Journey might as well be like a Greco-Roman retelling of the Flame Chaser in Honkai Impact Third, which I need more information about. I have a very cursory knowledge of that. So I don't know. It's like it's gonna be a lot of things. It's gonna be a lot of things. My brain is just like, yeah. Oh, oh, there he is.
いつの間に私の前に待って切らないで
There are lots of fun theories about Infurious, to be honest, right? Like, I went through a whole thing about like the time travel and whatnot, right? And like, if we're considering that it is like, if we're considering that it's like a simulation or a computer or whatever, then like it would kind of make sense if like later iterations are able to like go through like past iterations, right? Because of like hard drives and whatnot. But then if we actually get into time travel, like, you know, wouldn't there be like a paradox? You know, unless there's something circumventing the paradox, it's a whole lot of things, you know. Oh.
私は旧姓の坊やに頼まれて盗んできただけで持ってたって意味ないんだから
You're definitely not giving it up that easily, Cypher. Like, this has to be a fake one, right? This has to be false.
でさ同じ黒ずくめ仲間としてかわいそうな猫ちゃんの命だけは見逃してくんない
I don't think so, because you still have a Coreflame inside of you, Cypher.
そうそれでいいんだよ火種はあんたが持ってって私のことは見逃して
Look at that. Oh, wow.
やっぱり救いようのないおバカな
That was quick.
獣じゃんほらどうしたのついてきなよせっかく食べられそうなごちそうが目の前にあるんだもん簡単に諦めたりしないよね
I think you should just keep running, Cypher.
とは言ったものの追いつかれるなんて初めてこいつ一体どうなってんの久々に思いっきり走れそうだもう少し粘ってくんないせめて体が温まるまで遊ぼうよ
そうせ
Oh?
おしゃべりは苦手なのに追いかけっこは得意なんだねさーて加速するよちゃんとついてきて一息つけそう
He might just be up there already.
もう
Yeah, he is, isn't he?
なんだまだ来てないのつまんないなそういうことなら
Oh?
もうちょっとだけ待ってあげよう
So fine. Okay. Alright.
ああスティコシアなんと美しいおやフレイムスティーラー君ではないか
Darn, I thought we were gonna get a little hints of like, of a Finon
恥
Finon
知らなかった
gameplay.
いやあ僕はオクヘイマの大英雄オンパロスの救世主だみんなは僕のことをケファレの火種を変換して新しい世界で天地を背負う運命にある大英雄だなんて言ってるけど
God, Finon of like Cypher's inflections is kind of cursed. My God.
僕は何よりも公平そして公平を大事にしている火種が欲しいのか
Dolo's
なら奪い
profanity.
に来ればいいただし正々堂々戦って僕に勝ったらの話だ
My God, and she confirmed that she was the last Dolos left. Like apparently, right? Like she's the last cat girl left in Infurious after 1,000 years. She cursed at him in a dead language, basically. Do not speak to me in the dead tongue, for I was the one who created it. First canonical curse in the entire game. I love that it's Cypher's. Actually bleep. No, wait, no, but like in the Penacony event, like with Rappa, you could curse and it gets all censored by banana. Can like cursing in dead languages is a mood, right? Like literally, you would literally be slinging curses, like if you know. Yeah, it's censored. Oh, he just ignores him. Bye-bye. Oh, bye-bye.
つまらないないい感じだったのに もう少し遊んでほ
This
し
is
か
the
ったよ。
first one that I know that is actually bleeped. I see. Okay.
所詮は獣。同じ手に二度も引っかかるなんて。じゃねフレイムスティーラー。
Like Budo's reprogrammed the sensor and the banana event was sensor replaced as well. Ah, yeah. Exactly. Son of a nice lady.
思ったよりつまんなかったな。まあ無理もないか。あいつは理性を失ってるからこういう駆け引きっぽいことができないんだ。でもどうしても奴を振り切れない。なんで？
Can't you access the speed first and just get the hell out of here, Cypher?
簡単に諦めるわけもないし。だったら高いところまで誘導してみようか。
Okay. Gotta keep going. Oh.
やはり黎明の崖に行くつもりなのですか、セファリア。
Was this 1,000 years ago?
もう決めたことだから。今さら引き止めようだなんて思わないでよね、裁縫女。
So like this is when she like during her little tenure as like a priest, right? So she already had. So it's either like Aglaea made this or already collaborated on this, right?
万象の宝石のために。
理由なんてどうでもいいでしょ。どうせ私の話が嘘か本当かなんてあんたには分かんないんだからさ。
送った金のボテス、まだ履いてくれているのですね。
Oh, cause they were the first thing you gave to her.
次にそれを履いて走るときはもう誰かから逃げるためでないことを願っています。
Bit too late for that.
アグライア見てる？誰も私には追いつけない。もうとっくに逃げるために走ったりしてないよ。
Alright, let's go!
旧姓の坊や、ちゃんと感謝してよね。あんたたちがのんびりしてる時間は全部この私が稼いだものなんだから。
Honestly, what would be funny and kind of creepy is that every time we get to a place, we look back and we see the Flame Reaver. You know? Like that would genuinely be terrifying. Ooh. Okay, right at the gates of the underworld.
あんたって本当にしつこいね。
So he teleports, yeah? 宿命だって？ふん、何かにつけて宿命だの運命だのを口にするのはそれのせいにしないと生きていけないような甘やかされた都会っ子くらいだと思ってたよ。Cycles? Like, I mean, okay, like, again, like, one of the things I thought about, like, with cycles and, like, time travel and whatever, like, cause the sword might just be, like, the Dawnbreaker might just be a bootstrap paradox, right? In a sense of, like, it has no true origin because it's always, like, the design is always being influenced by itself. Right? If it's so cyclical that like the same story gets told over and over and over and over and over again. But I'm not sure. So we're gonna see. We're gonna find out. Hopefully we'll find out.
人間なの笑わせないで。人間なら誰だって自分の道は自分で切り開くものでしょうが。あんた神様やら予言やらにすがってばっかだから、そんな人間とも化け物ともつかない姿になっちゃったんじゃないの？昔の私なんてもっとひどかったよ。人を騙したり物を盗んだりやりたい放題してさ。でもそれが私の宿命だって、世界がクソだって認めて諦めちゃってたら、それこそこの哀れな世界はとっくに真っ暗なゴミ山になってたはずなんだ。
Right, because you casted a lie of such a magnitude that the Dawn machine is working, right?
火種必ず私が
What, it has to be you to start Aeronova or whatever? What is your plan?
ああ、ごめんごめん。あんたがイカれてるのを忘れてた。いくら正論を語られたってわかるわけないよね。なんでここまで連れてきたか知りたい？ハイエナちゃん。聞いたんだよ。この前赤いライオンちゃんとやり合ったって。
Wait, Lily, like are Jin particles just like a by your bootstrap paradox? Like in a sense of like, oh, person like from the future receives like goes back in time and receives this gives this person a book. Person gets influenced by the book, and yeah, but it's a singular item instead of an event. Okay. I think the thing that's closest to that I can think of is like in Blaze Blue. Yeah. Because it's a weird thing of like, I don't know, I guess Blaze Blue spoiler. So like the character Ragnar the Blood Edge, right? He has the sword, which is basically like essentially like a man-made divine item, I guess, right? And then there's a whole ton of like time shenanigans within Blaze Blue itself, like, you know, if you know, like ignoring all the other time shenanigans in Blaze Blue, right? So Ragnar received his blade from his teacher, who received this blade from his friend from like 60 years ago named Blood Edge, right? But turns out Blood Edge is a future version of Ragnar who was sent back in time, was given amnesia to fight off like this beast, right? And then left his sword behind. So it's a single sword that keeps traveling through time, and it has no proper origin. So in fact, every time it happens, right, the sword gets older and older and older, essentially. But it's not like it's changing form or anything. It's like, it's literally like, oh yeah, this sword I got from my master who got from his friend, but the friend turns out to be a future version of me of the same sword. So it literally has no origin, and presumably it has like, you know, like it's a thing that literally has no origin, because like it was just presumably never created. You know, it's not like there was a sword down the line that was given to him that was like sent back into the past with him. No, it's like the sword, the same yeah, it can't be created or destroyed. Yeah, so like the same sword that was given to him is in fact the same sword that will be sent back into the past to be given to him to be sent back into the past. Yeah. So the sword here is not an exact Jin particle, but the idea is very similar. But like I don't know, because the thinking is that like the initial sword, but like this sword is a future version of the Dawnbreaker, right? And the design, like the idea of the sword was never created or destroyed. But if we're thinking that the sword that the Flame Reaver has is a future version of the Dawnbreaker, right? then like it still influenced the creation of the Dawnbreaker in essence of its design, right? So like so that makes it more of a bootstrap paradox than a Jin particle, right? Because it's not like this sword becomes the Dawnbreaker. It influenced the design of it. It's like, cause like Buyer Bootstraps is basically like this guy, like, okay, sorry. So this guy goes into the like gets the time machine, goes to the future. Yeah, it's more Bootstrap, but they're related. Yeah, I don't know. It's I mean, I'll take a look at the video because I was just like looking at it a little bit. I'm like, But in any case, to be fair, like with how heavy the lore like Honkai is in general, like Honkai Impact Third and like the craziness that it gets in there, and like the same like blood is like running through here, I don't doubt that like it probably is like Jin particles or like some sort of other thing, you know? Because even in Impact Third, there were different eras as well with their whole flame chase journey. Like it didn't like necessarily restart the world, but it's like a whole descendant era and whatnot. But in any case, we're getting too off topic. Let's carry on.
どうせあんたを振り切れそうにないし、適度な運動で体もいい感じに温まってきたから、次は競技でもやらない？
Personally, I think it's more computer sim than time travel, but yeah, sorry to distract. No, it's fine. Like, I do think, like, if it is a computer simulation, right, then, like, it might just be, like, iterations interacting with each other. Right? Either, like, it's either, like, iterations interacting with each other, or it's, like, they're stacked on top of one another. Because if you consider, like, how the Black Tide looks, like, the corruption of the Black Tide, it just looks like it's blotting out like the polygons, right? Like it's blotting out all the rendering and all the things and just making it into its bare basics like rectangular polygons, right? So that kind of like lends itself into the whole concept of, oh, it might just be like a simulated universe on a planetary like scale, right? But in any case, we will figure it out. Hopefully. The next update, 3.4, maybe? I'm not sure. Well, we'll see.
同じ最悪の真剣を継ぐ者同士だけど、私が半身として過ごした歳月は、あのライオンちゃんより丸々1000年も多いんだ。
Yeah, but you were never really focused on combat, right?
フレイムスティーラー、あんたの腕前、私が試してあげるよ。
Oh god, we're fighting.
1000年以上生きてきたけど、
Wait, it's just 4. Oh my god, we got. It's just 4 of them. Okay. Oops, all Cypher. My god. It feels like a Genshin team, it's just all Cyphers. Her animations are so clean, like what the hell? Like honestly, I'm tempted to just... Oh my fucking god. I just noticed. This is like Heismei all over again. The clones have no shadows. It's like fucking Heismei all over again. Fuck. Oh my god. They've got no shadows, it's only her. Even the Flame Reaver's got a shadow. In any case, I think Cypher accidentally became one of my faves in this arc. He's so cool. Yeah, I feel that. I definitely feel that, especially her backstory and everything. Like, okay, like I want Finon and I want Saber, right? And if I don't want to swipe, but like Hyacinth is such a good healer too, like such a good like AoE healer for like sustaining and stuff.
何ぼーっとしてんのさ
And like Cypher feels really good too, so I'm just like, damn it.
一人なら嘘でも
But they're definitely gonna get a rerun. Like we already got like Aglaea and like the Herda reruns, right? So like I think I'll just wait for them. Cause now I'll just be guaranteed for Finon. Cause I lost the 50-50 for Hyacinth to Japard. So that made me sad. Time to retreat? Time to get out of here. Oh. Ooh. No! No! Cypher, no!
狂った獣め3度も同じ手に引っかかったくせにさ私の勝ちだよ化け物
Cypher, no! No! Oh gosh, she died because of petty change. 1,000 years ago at Dawn Cloud.
オクヘイマの全市民の皆さん、今日私から皆さんに悲しいお知らせと
I almost cried here.
嬉しいお
Lily,
知らせ
no!
をお伝えしたいと思います。
I'm honestly mad that HK is putting out oops all banger banners. I got Hyacinth and she's so amazing for endgame. Fuck! Like honestly, like if I didn't have Hyacinth, I feel like if I had to fight like that boss without Hyacinth, like if I had to fight Aquila without Hyacinth, it wouldn't be possible just because of like the like, you know, like I need the AoE like healing. Like, I don't know. God, like okay, to be fair, we have a lot of like things to get us Primogem like free stellar jades, but still.
まずは悲しいお知らせです。我らが敬愛する大司祭フォーロス様の魂が先日
Wait, was this when she lied about the Dawn machine?
祝福を捧げ
Sure seems like it.
あの方が安らかに眠れるよう共に祈りましょう。ですが市民の皆さん、大司祭様の逝去を嘆く必要はありません。なぜならあの方はまだ意識がはっきりしているうちに天父の最後のお言葉を耳にされ、人生の最後の瞬間を幸福の中で過ごしたからです。それこそが皆さんにお伝えしたい嬉しいお知らせなのです。偉大なる世を背負う
I only want Sever because she's cool and they wrote her so well and she's fun to play. Yeah,
恩師の耳
right.
元に残した言葉を今オンパロス中の人々に伝えさせてください。
And reality manipulation, and she's got a big magnet. She got big magnet.
信託はすでに下された。我が使命は終わりを迎え、これより沈黙の中へと帰る。栄夜は目前に迫っている。しかし黎明の御針が生徒を照らし続けるだろう。黄金の血を持つ人の子が奇跡を起こすその時まで永遠に。
It's the big lie.
天賦の博愛は時間を超越し、未来永劫俺たちに加護を与えてくださる。
市民の皆さん、我が同胞の皆さん、新任司祭としてここに一つ提案いたします。天賦の恵みに感謝するために黎明の崖で100日間続く祝宴を開きましょう。天賦の言葉を揺るぎない信念に変え、心に刻むことこそ我らの使命です。100の黎明にわたる祝宴を経て、オンパロスの人の子たちは皆信じ
Oh
るように
wait,
なる
so this is related to like the 100 days feast that she was talking about, right? Like earlier.
黎明の御針の光は
黎明の御針の光は永久不滅。ケファレの加護に終わりは訪れないことを。 なんじゃ体力とともに歩み一握りの財が口火となって身を滅ぼすだろう。
But like, why that specific coin of whimsy though? Like, but like, yeah, but why that specific coin of whimsy though? Like, was it something that the coin of supposedly gave her this speed power? Yeah, I know, but like, is it a thing of the coin of whimsy, or is it like the lie? But like, what I'm saying is like, why didn't she choose to just run rather than like grab that coin of whimsy? Right? Because presumably she has more, right? I don't have an answer for that, and I was wondering the same, to be honest, right? So like, that would mean like it might be like it's either something that like Aglaia gave her, or it's like maybe like her first like actual score or something, right? Because if we remember like the little like brooch she had to like to pin her hood, it was like a similar design, except it was a frowny face. It was a sad face, right? Also, if the coin was the speed power, how'd you move at all once he took it? I don't know, because like I feel like her only ability is the reality manipulation, right? So theoretically, if she's able to make people believe in a lie, or if she believes in a lie enough, right, she can like transform into other people, take on their guises, give herself like abilities based on like certain like mechanics, right? I would think. But it's like, correct, her only ability is lying. Yeah, so like maybe it's a thing of like she spread the lie of like, oh, if I flip this coin, I will have super speed. So I'm curious about that specific coin as well. Maybe there are, I don't know if it's like if there are like specific limits on like how it is, right? Because of the Dawn Machine, it needed like everyone in Akuma or like Emphorius to believe that the Dawn Machine is gonna work forever, right? Whereas with like maybe with the speed, it's like it needs to be very specific of like, oh, I need to use this specific coin, this specific grade of coin, and flip it in order for the speed to work, right? Because otherwise she would just be super cracked in battle, being like, oh, I can transform into like a terrifying monster. I can shoot like lasers out of my hands or something, or like I'm undefeatable in like something. Like it has to be like a believable. Your guess is as good as mine. Yeah, I know. I'm just like thinking, because like the limits of it is based. I feel like the limits of it is based on like the amount of belief it has, right? But also like with like the specificity, right? Like it's like it could be like a Gias, right? It could be like a self-hypnotic thing. It could be like, I guess it's like either like a Gias, or like I guess we can talk in like JJK vow like terms as like a binding vow. Like you need to limit it to something. Like it needs like very specific conditions in order for it to like properly work, or I don't know, right?
文字通りの意味だったんだ。アルティカス。あんたはいい子だったよ。
I mean, did he find out that you impersonated him and then gave that whole speech?
身分を盗んじゃって。ごめんね。
Cypher, no!
アクライア、あんたにもいっぱい謝らなきゃだった。
But wait, but she's not around anymore, right? Like, she gave up her thing to the bracelet.
あの時私どうしても奥平場にいられなくなって。だって人の心を見抜くのが上手だったじゃん。そばにいたら
She might have seen through the big lie.
バレちゃってたよ。私の見えすいた嘘なんてさ。思ったの。あんたの工房をもう一度だけ決戦みたいに通りかかったら。
No.
そしたらきっとあんたとトリビー姉さんに叱ってもらえたよね。ごめん。
No.
結局私最後まで自分は買いかぶりすぎてたみたい。でも一つだけちゃんとできたこともあったんだよ。ギャーレの火種はここにない。あれは安全な場所にある。
Wait, but does the cipher have the Coreflame in her, or is it like given up and then she just like through the trials they get accepted into like by the divinity? I'm still a bit confused about that, because like are all the Coreflames still in the vortex of Genesis, or are they in the demigods like acting as their power source? You know?
最後までただのクソドラだったけど私 火を追うたびにちょっとは役に立ったよね。
I believe they surrender the Coreflames to the vortex and then take a trial to inherit the powers, but the Coreflames themselves are in the vortex. Okay, okay. That makes sense, because like with a Nex... Okay, then that makes sense, because like I thought like with a Nexa, it's like... He like, because his heart got replaced by the Coreflame. So his was a more unique case. Yeah. He would then transfer to Tinus in the Era Nova. Yeah.
ライアー聞こえてる。
My god.
ね、またね、かい。
Oh.
リア、あなたは私たち全員を救ったオンパロスの知られざる英雄です。あなたは世界を欺くのと引き換えに人々のため1000年もの時間を稼いだのですから。
Just wanted to make her proud. And they got their nails are painted the same color. She was lying to herself. That was a hallucination. The beetle was never gold. Oh god. Oh no. Oh shit. Because she's dead and the lie isn't being sustained anymore. Oh fuck. My poor tragic self and oop at times. No. Hi, scene?
ヒヤンシ、どうかしたのか？
Are you feeling the change?
火種が手のひらで震えて警告してるのかもしれません。ファイノー様、オンパロスの神話では黎明のミハにはエーグルがケファリに送ったものでしたよね。
急にどうしたんだい？とりあえず地上に戻ってから。
ファイノー様。
ああ、エーグルが黎明のミハニをケファレに送ったというのは神話作者間での共通認識のはずだ。
Well, it ain't working no more.
皆さん落ち着いて聞いてください。先ほど天空の火種が激しく震え、そしてその熱の一部が失われました。火種は膨大なエネルギーを消費してたった一つの震源を私に伝えてくれました。黎明のミハには光を失ったと。
What do you mean by that?
とにかくその震源が本当なら黎明のミハニの加護を失ったオクヘイマは四方八方から押し寄せる暗闇に一瞬で飲み込まれ凄惨な光景になってしまう。
私も感じたわ。
ニュリオンもか？
さっきヒヤンシーが話してた時、何百何千もの記憶の流れが足元から広がって空に登っていったの。記憶の数も量も多すぎたから厚い壁を隔ててもはっきり聞こえたわ。
Getting attacked.
鳥やエンドも、そして人々の記憶が全部混ざり合ってて、みんな泣き叫んでた。
一柱のタイタンが滅びたのが原因か。でもどうも辻褄が合わないような。
考えてる暇はありません。黎明のミハニの光を失った生徒はあっという間に闇に飲まれてしまう。そうなれば人々は行き場を失ってしまうんですよ。
I'm back in time just to watch the world code of shit. Oh my god.
皆さん必ず地上に戻って黄金栄の使命を果たしてください。私はタンタン、ファジェイナの霊水はまだ持ってますよね。
She needs to go like put the Coreflame into the vortex of Genesis, right?
何をするつもりだ？あれは万が一のために持ってはいるが今はまだ。
いいえ、今がその万が一。過信への道を開いてください。私にはまだ地上の人たちのためにできることが残ってるんです。エーグルの火種を返還し、その真剣を受け継いだら、私は空に残って人々を庇護します。
You're staying? You're merging with the sky?
残念ですがこれでさよならですねクレイタン。それじゃあタンタンお願いします。
分かった。その狂乱の舞踏のもと宴の喧騒が世界の鼓動を覆う。冷水よ門を表せ。虹の架け橋の先で天空の子が神婚を作ろうだろう。トリスビアスの予言はやはり外れないんだな。
見るのは2回目ですけどやっぱり不思議ですね。あなたならこの世界の川や海の素敵な相棒になれそうです。
Because he's a water dragon guy.
残念だが俺とあいつは長くとどまることができない。俺たちには心配している仲間がいて帰るべき家もあるからな。
請求列車でしたよね。2人がいつも話してる美月なのかさん。ナータンとはぜひ一度会ってみたいなって。
And you will, like, yeah, I'm sure the two of you will get along
あ
wonderfully.
なたたち3人が一緒に旅をする楽しそうな姿が想像できます。
And you, Hyacinth, do you not feel sadness?
悲しいですよもちろん。心が砕かれるような悲しみと名残惜しさ、そういった痛みを
なら無理する必要はないだろう。ここにいるみんなは本当の弱さを笑ったりしない。
That's why, like, there's a very tastefully added, like, kind of water droplet teardrop right
で
there.
も私は金光の庭の医者なんですよ炭鉱くん。病に苦しんでる患者さんに不安を与えないよう悲しむ顔を見せないのは医者の基本的な素養です。それに今病気になってるのは私が愛してやまないこの世界なのに悲しい顔なんてしてられないでしょ。
Oh my gosh. Farewell, Hyacinthia.
さようなら。皆さん絶対旧姓の英雄になってくださいね。女子誌の最後の空白のページ、普通の人々の人生や物語は最後が訪れるその時まで私が
A few days ago in Akima's Twilight Courtyard.
ヒアンシーさん、本当に行ってしまうのですか？
はい、ファイノン様がもう討伐の日取りを決めてくれましたから、私は天空の末裔としてしっかり準備して責任を全うしないとです。
でもこの金光の庭は開かれたばかりで。
I mean, she's not the only healer, right?
クレメンタイン、もっと自信を持ってください。あなたは一人前の立派なお医者さんなんですから。患者さんたちはあなたのことを信頼してるし、あなたにはそ
I
の
feel
信
like
頼
this
に
was a
応えられ
satisfaction
る実
entire
力
game.
が
It should really be, oh, you thought this was a game for fun and happy time? Let's fix that. How many can we hurt our players financially and emotionally? No, that's what I've been saying. Like, Seal Slammers was just like a fun little buffer before they smack us with depression. You know? That's what I've been saying.
クレメンタインの医術はすごいよ。私たちもあなたならきっと金光の庭の看板を背負えるって思ってる。
トリビー様、ありがとうございます。そのお言葉にふさわしい人になれるよう、一生懸命努力します。ただ今の私にはヒアンシーさんのような自信が足りていない気がします。ヒアンシーさんは
It only gets
重
worse,
症の
right?
患者さんに対しても
It's supposed to go up to 3.8, right? So I'm just like, shit.
私だって全部に自信があるわけじゃないんですよ、クレメンタイン。他の人より不安を隠すのがちょっと得意なだけ。私からすればそれがとても大事な素養ですから。
ヒヤンシーさんでも自信を持てないことがあるなんてとても想像できません。
Well, that just means she's really skilled at it.
それじゃあ例を挙げてみましょうか。ちょうどトリビー様もいることですし。
あれ、私たちとも関係あることなの？
はい、火を追う旅のことを例にしようかなと。アグライア様がオクヘイマをまとめるようになって以来、火種を担う黄金衛は全員、アナイクス先生を除いて彼女自ら選定してきました。でも私は例外だったんです。英雄セネオスが自分の血筋を天空の後継者と定めたので、結局アグライア様が私の素質を認めてくれてたかどうか。彼女が私たちの元を去ってしまった今では知るすべもなくて、だから本当に使命を全うできるかどうかずっと自信がないんです。
Because I guess the whole thing of like, if none of my ancestors were able to do this, then how could I?
トリビー様どうかしましたか？
だってヒヤンシーちゃんが知りたがってることって実はすっごく簡単だから、ちょっと見方を変えればすぐにわかるよ。考えてみて、ライアちゃんの性格から来てヒヤンシーちゃんに素質がないって思ってたら、
She would have dissuaded her from joining in to begin with, right?
他の手立てを考えてなかったなんてありえると思う？
そうですね。そう考えるとなんだかすっきりしちゃいました。
私はアグライア様ほど人を見る目はありませんが、ヒヤンシーさんの信念を疑ったことは一度もありません。
ありがとうございます、クレメンタイン。そうそう、トリビー様、出発する前に火種を変換する儀式の言葉を教えてくれませんか？
I mean, I knew it was like she asked because, like, as a precaution, but damn, foresight.
これまでずっと呪帝で教員助手をしてきたので、オクヘイマに来る機会がほとんどなかったんです。なので皆さんがすでに覚えてるその言葉にあまり馴染みがなくて、いざ私が火種を変換する番になった時に皆さんの前でお恥ずかしいところを見せちゃうのはと思ったんです。
もちろん今すぐ教えてあげる。さあ、私たちに続いて唱えて。荘厳なる12のタイタン、
荘厳なる12のタイタン、
世界を支える柱よ、
世界を支える柱よ。
我らここに神聖を求め。
And it's gonna transition into the into current time,
我
right?
らここに神聖を求め、世界の亀裂を
Yeah, I knew it.
落とす。肉体に黄金の血を注ぎ、
Wait, Trinon's here already?
神託のため喜んで枯れゆかん。
さあ、黄金へ火種を献上しなさい。
Let's do it. got it. Ika.
ヒヤンシ
Oh my gosh. You're here.
ソラビス様にルネビス様、天空の末裔の使命は果たされました。お二人ももう空を見守る必要はありません。
感謝するヒヤンシ。
お前は偽りの伝説の元凶である私たちをも救ってくれた。
そんなこと言わないでください。お二人の翼がなかったら私たちの新婚の目での旅はもっと困難だったでしょうから。奥平今は今危機に瀕してる。私は一刻も早く半神としての責務を果たし、天空の力で皆さんをお守りしたいんです。ですから教えてください。これからどんな試練を超えればいいのでしょうか。
It shouldn't be too difficult, right?
私が思うに、そなたはすでにやるべきことをすべて成している。セネオス、そなたの考えも。
Like, she's definitely proven herself. Like, because during that boss fight, she was using the power of the Coreflame, right? Like, she was our skill.
天空の子よ。
Oh.
セネオス様、なるほど。長い年月を経てあなたの意志はタイタンの神聖と融合したのですね。
私が悔いている。どうか許しを。
Well, just let her pass the trial and make her a demigod.
人の心に潜む闇が私の目と耳を覆い、人々の奥底にある強さに気づくことができなかった。
あの日あの場にいた人たちの中で何人が無実で何人が報いを受けたのか私には分かりません。なので彼らに代わってあなたを許すことはできません、セネオス様。
But he can give her the strength to save those that are still here.
ご先祖様たちの精神は私に共感してます。私たち一族を追放したことを彼らは簡単には許せないのかもしれません。でもただ一つ、ご先祖様たちも私も認めなければいけないことがあります。槍を掲げ神に抗ったあなたの勇気は本物であり純粋なものだったということです。その
君はその手でこの時代を切り開いたのだ、セネオス。
Yeah, because she was the first one to successfully kill, like, a titan, right?
次々に英雄が生まれ、壮大な女子史を紡ぐ時代を、世の人々に希望の火種をもたらした時代を。
It's grandma.
もしかするとそれが私の本当の望みだったのかもしれない。これでようやく安心してね。
セネオス様、あなたは最も暗い時でさえ心の底では人々への憐れみを持ってたんじゃないでしょうか。だってタイタンの力を手に入れても天空を落とさなかったじゃないですか。きっとあなたも自分を救ってくれる人が現れるのを待ってたんですよね。どうか安心して天空の権能をお任せください。 私はただの医者ですから。力を手に入れたところであなたみたいに強くはなれませんけど。
You say that, but like I feel like there's bound to be a meme of like Hyacinth being like, I'm a healer, but and she has like a Beretta like hidden behind her desk or something.
幸い今の世界はもうイカズチを呼んだり雨を降らせたりする半身を必要としてません。私のやるべきことは天空と一つになって優しい虹の光を降らせ、できるだけ多くの命を守ることです。ハナイクス先生、あの授業のことをまだ覚えてますか？結局私はご先祖様たちの道をたどって空に戻ることになりました。地上で人々と共に歩むことは叶わないみたいです。
So you can't write down the final blank page.
でも私は
Oh?
自分の理想を実現できたんですよ。
Cutscene? Maybe?
ヒヤシンシア、ありがとう。空が燃えている。オクヘイマの黎明に幕が降りた。
We need to get the Coreflame, bro. We need to get the hell out of here.
一体どうして？
Can Hyacinth fix the sky?
いや、もう手遅れだろう。この空はもう完全に暗黒の潮に飲み込まれてしまっている。この闇の力はおそらくタイタンの権能をも凌駕しているんだ。
Yeah, it sure sounds like a Stellaron, doesn't it?
今はヒアンシーがより多くの人たちの命を守ってくれることを願うしかないね。
これがオクヘイマの終末なの？
まだ諦めないで。僕たちは先導するものなんだ。先に道を見失うわけにはいかないよ。
想定外の事態こそ開拓の常だ。いずれにしろ俺たちは最後までオクヘイマと共に歩む。
Yeah, we can't just leave now.
あそこ見えるか？壊れた構造物が透き通っていく。
あんな現象今まで見たこともない。これも暗黒の潮の影響なのか？
Wait, but this looks like textures that are not rendering, right? So is it all just a
足
simulation?
を止めて調べている余裕がない。急いで山を降りよう。ケファレの火種が無事だといいんだけど。いや、サフェルさんならきっと自分の役割を果たしてくれてるはず。
Or what if it's similar to like Digital Devil Saga? Right? In the sense of like, it's a world within a world, and then the characters in the world are based on people of the quote-unquote real world. I mean, we shall see what exactly is happening. I feel like that's a strong possibility, right? Because like it's the thing of like, because it's the thing of like, it's almost like a romanticized version of like the flame chasers of Earth, right? And like, oh god. There are remnants of Achilles and Celios' will left in alignment. I hope Hyacinth can resist this power's disruption. Okay. Because it's like, and then what if like the characters here are like just analogs of like real life, like simulator universe, but like analogs of like real life people, or like copies of real life people with different lives, right? and they're just going to in cycles and cycles and cycles. Because like that's kind of similar to Digital Devil Saga. A little bit of a spoiler, but I'm not like explaining like what exactly like that means for everything, but because that's what happens in the game in a way. All right, time.
通れるようにありがとうさすがださあ山を降りよう暗黒
get out
の
of
潮
here.
の造物が黎明の崖にまで来ているのか
Well, the light isn't protecting us anymore.
市民たちが
No, they. Oh God, they. Wait, no, they got
奴ら
taken.
がどこから町に入り込んだのか調べないと
You're almost to the end of the patch. Okay, so I was right. Okay. God, this feels like way faster compared to like 3.2 or like 3.1. But like, God, it was epic. Especially the Aquila fight. I've got the song on like my I've got the song on my Spotify already. I'm just like, it's too good. Pro is too good. Sorry, not just like Pro. I have like the all the music leading up to the actual like third phase of it, because it like I don't know, it feels like really nice focusing music for the gym. So I'm just like, let me just play along with that. And I did actually use that at the gym earlier today. Like it was pretty good motivation. I'm like, damn, I'm like I can move this weight with the song. I'm punching the sky.
優美な実楽しいです命の葉いずれ風に吹き落とされる
HSR team went all out on this patch. They really did. It's so good. It's too good, honestly.
このぬくもりは忘れませんさまよう魂が行くべき道を見つけられることを願います
Can we perform a ritual? Ah, Fagosa still works. Okay. Just gonna ignore you. I'm just gonna keep going. Or can I use the Hand of Zagreus? Please. I'll just kill the enemies this way. Wait. Oh, because it's a different area, so there are coins. Okay. Right? Okay. Alright, because it's a different, like, iteration of it. Interesting. Okay, I was not expecting that. I thought that would have given me a coin. Or maybe I need to destroy more of them? Yeah, you can still go back to Pre-Sky Fight as a separate map. Yeah. Wait, there's a coin there. And there should be one after I destroyed these things, right? Because it's a puzzle type. No, it's not a puzzle type? I just got baited? Okay. Oh wait, I can just catch it? Oh wait, I can just catch it. What am I saying? Wait, where are you? Or I guess not? There, yeah, we can. Dodge or fly. I maxed out my speed because I hate pain. So far I dodged 10 meteors and shaken off 20 monsters. But no matter how fast I am, can I really outrun fate? Oh? Regarding the creation nymph, I need to explain something to you, my distinguished guest. The ornate-clad drummers visited Lady Aglaia recently and gave instructions for leaving. What did he say? Admittedly, his words held merit. Your minds are too clouded to see the answer before you. His preambles remain endless. Like, wait, what? What is this? Simply channel the Time Titan's power into the golden threads, bind the nymph's limbs, and it can be recalled back anywhere, anytime. I tested this with the nymph you touched before. It works. From now on, once you touch the same nymph, you won't lose track of it again. You're calling them when... Okay. Alright. Damn, I love how, like, we just appeared there. Okay. Fun. Okay, there's one more. Where's that last? Wait, there's another nymph here. Excuse me, origami fly. Treat, you found me. Ori, congratulations on defeating the many-eyed blind one. Treat, I shall return and report this joyous news. Treat, so it's more similar to an origami bird. Okay. Oh, there it is. Lovely. But right, like, it looks like the textures are just, like, not rendering. Right, look at that. Anyways, let's get out of here.
これで何を作りましょうか。
ここにも敵がいる。下の状況は楽観できないようだ。
行く手を阻む奴はこのヘリオスの剣先でもてなしてやろう。
Lovely.
これは大切にしまっておかないと
Is
いけ
there
ません
anything here at the Titan Cliff? Oh, Bartholos? What? Dude, bro, what? Zagreus, get back here. Why would you even take that? That has no monetary value for you. How are you still alive? Like, shouldn't the lie have affected you too, considering, like, Cypher isn't here anymore? Achilles and Latinum once stored here, but now only vulgar nonsense remains. Hello there. I'm a Bartholus projection, and I'm feeling quite melancholic. You still believed in... Okay, where's the real one? It's nowhere and everywhere at once. It left in a rush. You might hear its final story from other companions. Old Bartholus has few friends, but you are most precious to it. May the coin of whimsy ensure you meet again after Aranova. Hehe. Okay. Descend itself for charcoal for perish, violent floud, vile mammals. Okay. Oh, wait. The structures that have stood for thousands of years seem to have suddenly been pulled away from this world, leaving only faint glowing blue shadows behind. You focus intently, observing as the edges of the shadows slowly but unmistakably consume the marble, and the cross-section writhing like worms. You don't know what this means. It's clearly not a good sign. Yeah, I bet. Dude, you okay? You look alive. Okay. Let's get out of here. The Coreflame.
ケファレの火種が議事堂の上空に保管されている。あれを手に入れて創世の家臣まで持ち帰らなければならない。
それはつまり。
ああ、最悪の事態に備えて いつでもケファレの火種を変換できるよう準備をしておく必要がある。
Yeah, it does feel like we need to start Aranova right
本
now.
当に世界の滅亡が迫っているのなら、創世の奇跡の真相を追求する時間はないだろう。僕たちにできるのは、もうアナイクス先生の仮説を信じることだけだよ。すまない、アグライア。再創生の選択権をオンパロスの人々に委ねると約束したのに。
Yeah, but if there are no people to make that choice, like, it's kind of pointless.
今はもうためらっている時間がないみたいだ。
ヒアンシーは
Wait,
成功したんだろうか。
彼女の世界を癒すという信念はあれほどまでに強かったんだ。成功していればきっと僕たちも何か感じ取れるはずだ。
Fate fly. Fate is like a knot tied by my master, with a thread spun by my lady. They intertwine and weave to illustrate the paths of our lives. And now, they pull us toward the final conclusion. Ugh. Wait, the way that they got destroyed sounds different too. It really sounds like data fragments or something. Alright, listen carefully to this. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother fighting all of them. We need to grab the Coreflame. If Cypher hasn't already, like, swiped it up. Canis!
ケファレよ、無知で卑しい人の子らを許したまえ。彼らはなんと純粋で愚かなのだろう。黄金の血が流れる異端者たちを救世主だと思い込んでいるのだ。この深空の空、そして大地を這う炎と悪魔が彼らの愚かさを洗い流してくれるだろう。
Ma'am, the world is literally ending and you're still spouting this bullshit? What is wrong with you?
カイニス。
おや、救世主殿ではないか。共に慈悲深きケファレに祈りを捧げる気はないか。この荒れ果てた大地を見ろ。すべてお前らのような神を敬うことを知らない異端者が犯した罪の証だ。
That's rich coming from an assassin. Looks like she's got a screw loose.
哀れな狂人相手に時間を費やすべきではない。
God damn, Dunhung. Okay.
炭鉱の言う通りだ。僕だって今すぐにでもその忌まわしい命を切り捨ててやりたいところだけど、追い詰められたお前にとって黄金栄が使命を全うするのは自分の目で見ることこそが最大の罰だ。
But that's not satisfying. We want her dead.
目の当たりにすればかつての悪用がいかに無意味で愚かだったかを思い知るだろう。
使命を全うするだと。ケファレの火種はすでに消えた。なのにお前らはどうやって神託を実践するつもりだ。
But Cypher swiped it, right?
火種が消えた。
奴はもう狂気に飲まれている。出任せだろう。ケファレの火種は長い間この場所に保管されてきたんだ。元老院の中核メンバーだけがその火種の箱を開く方法を知っている。
Like, should we seek him out? I don't trust him. Like, how are we gonna find a core member
い
now?
や、その必要はない。
Oh?
アナイクス先生から教わったのは教科書通りの知識だけじゃないんだ。
Unlock the arcane seal to open the Coreflame castle. Let's do it. Bitch.
神はついに
そいつのことは気にするな。
Yeah, we were not gonna entertain her.
黎明の崖に滞在していた間、アナイクス先生は各所を実地調査していた。口頭でしか教わってない方法だけど、うまくいきますように。世界を背負う全知の父よ、その慈悲深き眼差しを私に与えたまえ。神の敬虔な創造物が仰げるよう、万象の頂にかかるタイタンの心の火を下ろしたまえ。
Oh damn, okay. Alright.
成功した。あと一歩だ。秘術の錠を解除しないと。相棒、もう一度力を貸してくれるかい？
We need to smash it. Right? Or is it puzzle? It's equivalent class is used to blah blah. Keyholes will appear. Okay. Continue to rotate. Projection. Okay. So we just need to rotate it in the correct direction, right? There we go. Okay. Well, that was simple. Let's do it.
タンコ、冷水の術ってもう一度使えるかい？
いや、持っていた冷水は全て使い果たし
Wait,
て
was she like laughing like a mad woman? What happened?
神婚の目を出た後からオンパロスの水とのつながりが途絶えたんだ。
Huh.
なるほど。これも暗黒の潮の影響か。仕方がない。ここから走って山を降りよう。
Yeah, Cypher took it.
まさか本気で私が狂ったとでも？もし火種が誰にも細工されずそのまま保管されていたとしたら、この私がただ手をこまねいているだけのはずがないだろう。
I mean, you're kind of cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs already, so. Madness, I'll strike her down for you now. Where should we go look for the Coreflame?
落ち着いて。よく考えるんだ。
Cypher took it.
私はちゃんと自分のすべきことをしてくるから。あんたたちもちゃんと生きて報酬を払ってよね。
火種なら心配いらないさ。とりあえず山を降りよう。
心配いらない？でも
エーグル討伐に出発する前、サフェルさんにお願いしておいたんだ。僕たちがいない間、どんな手段を使ってでも必ずケファレの火種を守ってほしいとね。
Yeah, and the safest place isn't with the elders. It would just be with her or Bartholos or whomever.
ここに火種がないということはつまり、彼女が何らかの対策を取ってくれたに違いない。サフェルさんは自分なりのやり方で責任を果たしてくれたんだ。僕たちはこのまま創世の家臣に向かえばいい。大丈夫。サフェルさんは約束を守ってくれてるから。
Yeah, but what if something happened to her? Like, cause the sky is dying, but like, what if like she gave it to someone else, right? She gave it to Zachary, she gave it to Bartholos.
もし彼女が失敗していたら、
二人とも聞いてほしい。今の僕たちには信じること以外にできることは何もないんだ。ここから一番近い冷水の盆まで1万歩あるとしたら、僕たちがすべきことはあと9000歩の地点で彼女が合流してくれると信じてひたすら走り続けることだ。
You know what? Fair enough.
もしそこ
We
で
just need to
現れ
get
なくて
there.
も僕たちはさらに走り続けるしかない。あと8000歩の地点で彼女が来てくれると信じて、あと7000歩、6000歩、5000歩、同じ希望を抱きながら走り続けるんだ。彼女がいつもの不敵な表情をして僕たちの前に現れるその時まで。
分かった。少なくとも俺の知る限りでは、火を追う旅において自らの使命を果たせなかった黄金衛は一人もいなかった。
サフェルさんだって例外じゃ。でも僕たちは僕たちでしっかり生き延びて
Does she not?
冷水の盆までたどり着かないと。
Does she not notice like the black tide monsters behind her, and also like they look shinier? Of course, partner, you have to trust us too. Oh wait, are we gonna fight? Oh, I thought we were gonna actually kill her. Like these look like they just, I don't know, like for some reason they look really shiny.
大丈夫、問題はない。
もろくに授けます。
厄介を避けん。食材の時だ。亡者再臨。
深淵へ我が血よ、深淵へ。今はの死を受け入れよ。
神聖を、命の花びら、いずれ風に吹き落とされる。
Alright.
神、守れ。
Let's look at like some, like at least, there we go.
優美な身構え。はっ。
Alright, enemy, enjoy your lurk. My god.
朽ち果てて。
お別れの時。
燃えろ。天剣よ、下れ。
Ooh.
研究の価値あり。根は巡る。授けます。
天使を授けん。
感謝し。
神聖を。
We don't have a weakness break for this. It's fine. Oh god.
いいど。
深淵へ。
痛みますね。朽ち果てて。本質は同じ。命の葉、いずれ風に吹き落とされる。
お別れの時。厄介を避けん。
感謝し。
亡者再臨。
燃えろ。征服しよう。
Oh, Mocha! Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the water ASMR. Everyone, let's grab our little water jugs and do a little glug glug. And I can't forget to give you a little shouty shout out, Mocha. How are you doing today?
最後の瞬間が訪れるまでここで待っていましょう。
Very good. What about you? We are doing pretty good. I rested well after my 12-hour stream. We were getting to the end of this content with Star Rail, so yeah, shit is wild. Things are getting even crazier, and we're not even like halfway through like the updates and everything yet.
守れ。
これで全部片付いた。行こう。
The story is painful. I'm agony. No.
Final.
Oh, did she die? Oh, she did. Fate well deserved. It was a formidable foe to the end. I will not shed a single tear for her.
奴も人に同情してもらおうなんて思っていなかったとは思う。粛清者たちは1000年にわたる目標のために禁術を用いて、その間同じ身分と記憶を維持し続けることを良しとしてきた。 行こう。そろそろここを離れないと。
みんなもうちょっとだけ早く走れない？私嫌な予感がするの。
Well, a single wound at the back. I hope your days. Well, sorry if I'm slowing response. I'm ranking my. That's all. It's all good, Mocha. Don't worry about it. The leader of the cleaners fell into an eternal slumber. Her death so peaceful that it fomented resentment. Perhaps, at a distant end of the West Wind, there will be a just law that can convict the sins of infesting this elder soul. Thank you so much for the stretch. Let's just. Oh shit! I don't know if you heard that. That was a. Wow, that was a lot of cracks. Jesus. Oh. Thank you for a shout out, by the way. Yeah, of course. Don't worry about it. Alright, time to go. Time to leave. Oh? Wait, is it him? It's him! It's him, the Reaver!
やっぱり来たのか。
Now's not the time for fighting. We need to get out of here.
ああ、僕もそう思うよ。ずっと奴と真正面から対決する機会を待っていたけど、それは今じゃないんだ。もしここで奴と戦って負けたら取り返しのつかないことになる。行こう。早くここから離れるんだ。走れ。絶対に振り返るな。
ヤーヌスの隠れ道だ。それを使って深海の湖を渡るしかない。
Okay. Just gotta keep going. Just gotta keep going.
足を止めるな。走れ。
Got that as far, but oh my god. Oh?
一体何が起こっているんだ。
Don't worry, we're trying to save the world. Oh god.
一体どうやって。
He teleported. Bro, no.
分身に現実。奴は影に身を潜めるための技ばかり使う。
天空はあるべき場所に戻った。この世界再起動せねば。
この人は一体何を言ってるの？
お前が目指す終着点も創世の奇跡なのか。
So he's trying to do Aranova as well. So why is he doing all of this?
ならばお前は本来黄金への隣に立つべきだろう。なぜ僕たちの邪魔をする？フレイムスティーラー。
黄昏は定め通りに降臨した。
He's on repeat.
再起動せねば。
They keep repeating themselves like that.
言葉が通じないなら剣で覚悟を示すしかないね。
Can we afford to fight him though?
僕たちはあまりにも多くの人たちの運命と未来を背負っている。だから絶対にここで倒れるわけにはいかないんだ。
Okay, we were training. Oh god, cutscene. Oh shit. Mighty.
俺とキャストレスに任せろ。
Wait, she's here? She is here! Castris!
行け。
Oh god. Everyone's here, holy shit. Oh my god, is that a little bubble barrier to protect the civilians? What?
気を抜くのはまだ早いよ。フレイムスティーラーは様々な技術を使いこなす。もう二度もあいつを一人で戦場に残すことになるなんて。いや、今はそんなことを考えている場合じゃなかったね。
トリビーがついてきていない。上層に残ってモーリスを手伝うつもりなのか。
Oh no, the trailer! Oh no. No!
まだ走れるか。
ご加護、天父よ、どうかお救いください。
助けを求めている声が。あそこだ。
暗黒の潮の造物が市民に。
We need to help them.
放ってはおけない。急いで倒そう。あの虹色の障壁は。
Oh, I see.
力なのか。
Thanks for your alert. Okay.
お別れの時だ。
全力を出せ、深淵へ。
厄介を避け。
今はの死を受け入れよ。我こそ紛争。燃えろ。
神聖を。死を守れ。研究の金は巡る。授けた。
食材の時だ。
深淵へ。
Oh.
弱い。征服しよう。
本質は同じ。命のいずれ風に吹き落とされる。
I feel like we're getting closer and closer to the end.
朽ち果てた。
食材の時だ。天使を授けん。償いたまえ。亡者再臨。
Oh, okay, there we go. Consider frightened like residents. Yeah.
みんな、もう大丈夫だ。しばらくはになってはしまうけど。
Fine, you shouldn't at the fort now. Just tell them, just say they're okay.
ありがとうございます、ファイノン様。
いや、感謝すべき相手は僕じゃない。さっきの暗黒の潮の造物たちはこの障壁を突破できなかったようだから、これからよく知っている力を感じる。ヒアンシーが治癒に使っていた名工の術に近いけど、もっと強力だ。
彼女は成功したみたいだな。
She became one of the sky.
みんな聞いてくれ。僕たちはここに長くはいられない。だから救援が到着するまでの間、絶対にこの障壁の外には出ないでほしい。これは半身になったヒアンシーが残した親戚なんだ。どうか彼女の信念を信じてここで待っていてくれ。
ヒアンシーさんもアグライア様のような半身になったのですね。
Yeah, she succeeded.
わかりました。ファイノン様たちが戻られるまで決してヒアンシーさんの庇護から離れないことを約束します。
僕は守れない約束をするつもりはないんだ。しばらく戻ってこられないかもしれないから。でもたとえ完璧な解決策が見つからなくても、必ず使命に恥じない選択をすると約束するよ。
Well, let's just hope it's not a. Let's just hope it's not a solution that you regret. Return to the lower floor. Okay, let's keep
一部の
moving.
みんなも大変な目に遭っているかもしれない。ハートヌス、
He's
急
here.
いで様子を見に行こう。
Artemis, you fought
ハー
him.
トヌス、
Like, you thought of the black tide?
ああ、帰ったのか、ファイノン。生と燃えている。戦った全力で。
その年で前線に立つべきじゃないだろう、ハートヌス。それで他のみんなは、雲石市場の状況は？
避難をホプリテスが仕切っている。だがどこへ逃げればいいか誰もわからない。空から降ってきた虹色の障壁、人々を守ってくれたが消し去ることはできなかった。
Yeah, to be fair, like, if the bubbles aren't explained, like, no one knows what the hell is going on.
これがオンパロスのエスカトンなんだ、ハートヌス。僕たちの世界を救う方法はただ一つ。
Yeah, we gotta kickstart Aranova.
ああ、ついに実現する。天賦が下した信託。行け、奇跡を起こせ。救世主に誰。
あ、
一つ伝えたいことが。
What is this? Big
創世の家臣で
Trinon's there. Okay.
トリノンが待っている。ケファレの火種、安全。彼女がそう言った。
So did she give it to Trinon ahead of time?
トリノン先生。
I don't think so, right?
暗黒の潮の造物だ。構えろ。
緊急事態だ。
Artemis, no, you're gonna die!
化け物は。
だが
死んでいたはずだ。俺は救ったのは虹色の光の力だが、俺の定めだ。死ぬのが栄光を残すべきだろう。
お、
君は生涯をかけて栄光を鍛え続けてきた。人のためにも自分のためにもね。さよなら大工場。行こう、黄金衛のバルネアへ。
戦うためのものではないこの両手は。だが生徒の明日を守るためなら。
Oh, he's gonna throw hands again.
最後の時までこの両手で戦いなか。
ハートヌスはトリノン先生が火種の情報を持っていると言っていた。やっぱりサテルさんは使命を果たしてくれたんだ。
We need to go.
誰もいない。ここにも透明になりかけた構造物が。
感じるわ。その構造物の記憶が失われつつあるみたい。
Buildings have memories too, so like they were just never here?
そうよ。オンパロスのすべてのもの。
Literally, yeah, literally the textures are disappearing.
たとえ一つのレンガだったとしても、過去の痕跡が数えきれないほど刻まれてるわ。
閉じ込められている市民も暗黒の潮の造物も見当たらない。 ここで足を止める理由はなさそうだね。下の階に降りよう。ルトロはすぐそこだ。
Right, because that's we need to find a basin.
バルネアの水から悲しみと絶望が伝わってくる。どのような方法を用いているのかはわからないが、どうも嫌な予感がするな。
God, don't tell me he's here. Don't tell me the Flame Reaver's here. God, he is. No. Oh, God. You guys go ahead. I'll shore up the rear.
いや、
Oh, Dunhung?
ファイノン、彼を連れて創世の家臣に行け。
Oh shit, he's going dragon mode. Oh God.
タンコ。
There's so much water here. He's gonna hold him back as long as he can.
迷うな。お前には再創生という使命があるだろう。この先にフレイムスティーラーの分身がいるかもしれない。万が一の事態に備えて、お前はファイノンを守ってくれ。オンパロス人はよく宿命という言葉を口にする。なら開拓の宿命とは、あらゆる世界の存亡が俺たち自身の運命と結びつくことだ。
Everyone in the crew is still waiting for our return. Don't die.
心配するな。これは別れではない。俺は全力で生き残る。
Man, look at him.
時間はない。
Oh God. Oh God.
キス。
行け。
タンコ、約束は守ってもらうから
Yo,
な。
voice lines? Oh my God.
絶対に死ぬなよ。
Gotta keep going. Oh.
水がある場所でなら、その力に借りて、
He,
除空
oh,
をすぐこ
he
とがで
is
きる。
going dragon mode. Oh fuck.
その力は何だ。お前は何者。
He's just a nameless. He's just a trailblazer.
たとえ一階の価格に過ぎなくとも、命を惜しまず足元の世界を守る。それが開拓の宿命だ。俺は七死人。そして俺のやるべきことは、消えゆこうとする全ての希望を守ることだ。
ついてきて。
You just gotta keep going.
ファイノン様。
Yo, guys, we gotta go.
やっとお戻りになられたのですね。
君たち、こんな絶望的な状況でも僕との約束を守ってくれてありがとう。
Okay, the compression on these lines are kind of
感謝してもしき
interesting.
れない。
Because, like, it is, like, taking into account, like, the acoustics of the room. Huh.
これは
Wait, were you expecting
フレイ
this?
ムスティーラーが街で混乱を引き起こしている。奴には多くの分身がいるから、ゼフロス、使いを出してケラウトロス殿に知らせてくれ。
Wait, these are the people you were
衛兵
talking
の精鋭を
to.
連れて要衝を固めるようにと。
Right, you were tasking them to do
そ
things.
れと僕が火種返還の儀式を終えるまで市民の救出に全力を尽くすよう伝えてほしい。
あ、了解しました。ファイノン様。
にもしね、数名の市民が
Yeah, she was the one that he was talking to earlier.
今は非安心の障壁で守られているけど、救援部隊を送ることはできるだろうか。正直どこに避難させればいいのか僕にもわからないんだけど。
私たちにお任せください。ファイノン様はどうかご自分の使命に集中を。
それと 二人の開拓者についてはニモシネとゼフロス、君たちで護送してくれないかな。
Wait, what do you mean? Like, no, we're in this for the long haul. What in the world's going on? Are you hiding something from me, Fainon?
ごめん、相棒。今回は僕の独断でいろいろ手配させてもらったんだ。
You can't go behind my back and just like go and eyeball me. Who do you think you are? Sir,
エーグルの
you
討伐
can't
に
do
出
that.
る前に最悪の事態も想定していた。オクヘイムがいつか暗黒の潮に飲み込まれてしまうとしても、エーグルを倒して天空の呪いを解くことさえできれば、君と炭鉱は安全に帰れる可能性があったからね。
You already made plans? The final lap is always the hardest. The progress bar is already at 95% and you're leaving me on a cliffhanger? What the fuck, man? Why is this an option? You already made plans?
絶対に反対されると分かってたから相談できなかったんだ。ごめん。受け入れがたいのは分かっている。でもたとえ一生恨まれることになっても、僕は責任を持って君たちを守らないといけないんだ。
はあ。
二人は僕に開拓の精神とは何かを教えてくれた。僕が下した決断の中で一番正しかったのは、自分の直感に従って君たちを信じると決めたことだよ。炭鉱から七死人の冒険談をたくさん聞いたんだ。特に印象に残ったのはベロブルグとピノコニーの話だった。
Oh my god, he's referencing them by name too. Donning just sharing like forbidden knowledge to Fainon, Will and
ベロブル
Millie.
グの話からは、世界の運命はその地で生きる人々が決めるべきだということを学んだ。そして君たちは、見知らぬ世界のために命を惜しまない君たちは、いずれ新たな旅に出て次の世界を救わなければならないということも。それが君たちの使命、君たちが歩んでいる運命だから。それともう一つの物語、監獄制のために命を捧げた七死人たちの話を教えてもらった。君たちも
Of course we will.
彼らと同じ選択をするんだと僕には分かっていたよ。七死人の物語を聞いてから僕も密かに心を決めた。君たちの旅を絶対にここで終わらせたりしないと。オンパロス人が触れたことのない天外で君たちの帰りを待ってる人たちがいるんだからね。信託は極めて曖昧だ。12の火種を全て返還しても、その後の再送機がどんな風に実現するのかは誰にもわからない。オンパロスが未知の運命に足を踏み入れる前に、僕が君たちのためにできる唯一のことは、君たちが家族の元へ帰れるよう。
Yeah, but we don't even know if like if the car is fixed, right? And even if we ignore the prophecy, we can't go back now.
ご安心ください。先日、
Oh,
ファイノン様が
okay,
お二人の乗
he
り物
already
を
fixed
修理
it.
するようライコス議員に依頼されておりました。
I mean, Duncan needs to
修理
get
はすで
here.
に完了してい
We
るこ
can't
と
just
を
leave
思い
him
ます。
behind too.
トリノン様がオクヘイマを出たところの街道に百回門を開いておられます。
無理なお願いをして本当にすまない。でも僕たちは不完全な時代を生きている。ここには完璧な選択肢なんて存在しないんだ。
I have the right to witness the ending of this trailblaze. You're trying to stop me from coming back like that. A hero doesn't have to bear everything alone. You're changing into someone different from yourself. I have the right to witness the ending of this trailblaze.
人には誰しも選択する権利がある。もし僕が代わりに下した決断を受け入れられないのなら、
What, you're gonna knock me out or something?
君自身の選択で別の道を切り
Or
開いてほしい。
I guess not. Okay.
それが君の一番得意なことじゃないかな。でもどんな決断をするにせよ、今も炭鉱は 一人で必死に耐えているんだ。あまり待たせるわけにはいかないだろう、相棒。
Yeah, we do gotta go back to him.
星座が見守る中で再会できたその時には、遅くなった祝宴でも開こう。冷水が枯れている。
Wait, then how are you gonna get to the Genesis, the vortex of Genesis?
どうして次から次へとトラブルばかり。落ち着け。まだ他の入り口があるかもしれない。ここから一番近い黄金への冷水の盆は確か
ファイノン。
Trinon?
トリノン先生、てっきり創世の家臣で待っているのかと。先生は大丈夫なのか。
オクヘイマに夜が訪れた時、すべての冷水が枯れてしまいました。きっと君は焦るだろうと思ったので、ここで待っていたのです。
やっぱり先生たちは僕のことを一番よく分かっているね。それで先生はケファレの火種の居場所を知っているのか。
はい。サベルが誰にもわからない場所に火種を隠してくれていました。バトルズ、もう出てきていいですよ。
So she did give it to Bartholos. Oh. Oh, okay. I see.
バトルズ？これは
Wait, but how was this like sustained?
おいおい小僧、おいらへの敬意が足りないな。バトルズ様だろ。なんたって世界中の奴らが狙ってたあの火種は、このおいらの底なし胃袋の中でねんねしてるんだからな。
I mean, you know what? I guess that does make it the safest place to put it.
それは確かに予想外だった。
あ？なんだその薄い反応。思ってたのと全然違うじゃんか。
バトルズ、ファイノンはオクヘイマの白昼が続いていた本当の理由をまだ知らないので。
Wait, so did Bartholos tell Trinon about what Cypher did?
ああ、そうだった。そんじゃよく聞いとけよ、小僧。セファリアのやつが偉大な嘘でオンパロス全体を騙したんだ。ケファレが背負ってるあのでっかい球体が永遠にオクヘイマを照らし続けるってみんなに信じ込ませちまったんだけど、それだけじゃないんだぜ、キキ。やつはあのくったらない。
Oh wait, so he is just revealing his identity.
このオイラ、偉大なるザグレース様を生き延びさせたんだ。
He's just like, oh, you're Zagreus?
おい。
I think he's in utter shock right now, Zag.
おい。結局反
The lies that sustained after Cypher died are only ones that pertain to Bartholos. He had the Coreflame minutes later, so he used the Coreflame and the last of his powers. I see. Okay. But yeah, he took Trinon, and since he's the remnant of a Titan, he has some powers. Okay, that's fair.
と
That's
いう
fair.
ことは、この1000年間、オクヘイマの白昼を維持してきたのはケファレの親戚じゃなく、サフェルさんが奇術の真剣で紡いだ嘘だったということか。でも今、その嘘は崩れ去った。それはつまり
Which means she's dead, fine on.
ああ、想像の通りだ。セファリアは死んだ。奴がついてきた嘘も全部粉々になって散っていった。
けどさっきこうも言っていたよな。君
Have you tried to game Crystal of Atlan? I have not. Oh, hey Marsh. I have not yet. I've been seeing like things about it. I heard that it's an MMO, but I'm not sure if I want to like touch that. I'm not too sure yet. Hang on, let me give you a little shouty shout out. Imagine. We'll see, we'll see.
小僧の賢さもたかが知れてんな。忘れたのか？オイラは12のタイタンの一柱だぞ。
I don't know, like even if I feel like even if I do play it, I probably wouldn't play it on stream, right? It might just be like a little thing, like a thing I would just do on my own.
そんで、オイラの胃袋にあるこの火種はタイタンの命と神聖を維持する核そのものだろ。
Ah, okay. I mean, I mean, the explanation basically is what Lily just told us, but yeah, fair enough.
それで君はこのまま素直に火種を僕たちに引き渡してくれるとでも言うのかい？
They have a streaming event right now. Ah.
いかにもオイラに感謝しろよな。
でもどうして？神話ではザグレウスは最も臆病で生に執着するタイタンだと言われているのに。
It could just be a lie, you know?
そんな作り話でオイラを侮辱すんなよ。オイラが求めてるものは命よりずっと壮大なんだぞ。せっかくだから教えてやろう。オイラが生涯求めてるのはサヘルと一緒にこの世で最も偉大な技術をやってのけることだ。
Okay.
この世界に1億通りの未来があるとしたら、そのうち9999万9999
My God.
どう見たって破滅への道だろ。
That's a lot of cues, okay.
でもな、オイラたちの巧妙な技術でこの世界のふぬけ、悪党、最悪、みんな出し抜いて1億分の1の可能性をつかみ取ったんだ。これがオイラが生涯をかけて追い求め、こんな姿になってでも実現したかった親戚なんだよ。
So you did all this to save the world?
火種を持っていけ、小僧。あんたの使命を果たしてくれよ。けどこれだけは覚えておけ。オンパロスを救ったのは間抜けなケファレの恵みでもガキンチョオロニクスのささやきでもない。
It was the lies of Zagreus.
この嫌われ者のオイラの神の力と猫耳の小そどろが1000年間守り抜いた嘘のおかげだってことをな。
Tiger suit, which was hidden in your pouch. Your divine body reduced to this form of spirit, the spirits into dust. They just died like that. Okay.
紛争、死、技術。人々に最悪とされてきたものでも旧世の物語に足跡を残せるんだな。
これで最後の火種を変換することができますね。生徒中の冷水は全て枯れてしまいましたが、私たちが100回門を使えばファジェーナの司祭の封印を破って君を創世の家臣まで送ることができるはずです。
But do you have enough power for that, Trinon?
ただしそうすると私たちに残されたヤーヌスの力を使い果たすことになるので、後のことは君に託すことになります。
So this is literally the last thing that she can do.
あまりにも多くの別れを経験したせいかな。心が麻痺してしまったみたいだ。
ファイナン、
心配しないで、鳥野先生。僕はもうアグライアに生徒に連れてこられた頃の
空っぽだった自分じゃないんだ。
Yeah, you're a hero. Welcome to Infurious. Everyone dies. God damn it.
最後まで歩めなかった仲間たちの全ての旧姓の信念が僕の一部となり、一度バラバラになった僕の魂をつなぎ合わせてくれている。僕は故郷を失ってしまったけど、トリノン先生やアグライア、そして他のみんなが僕に第二の故郷を与えてくれた。けど今その故郷もまた破滅の危機に瀕している。だから今度は僕がみんなに恩返しをする番だ。新たな世界で新たな太陽が昇ってほしい。僕は全ての人に黎明をもたらしたい。
You gotta do the fine on. You gotta do it now.
ファイナン、君はもうアグライアの期待通りの姿に成長していたのですね。確かにここで別れの言葉を口にする必要はありません。なぜなら予言の確証がなくても私たちは自信を持って断言できるからです。君はその新しい太陽になれると。そして私たちはみんな明日再会できますよ。
We'll see you tomorrow. Oh shit! It knows. Wait, so is it fine on? He knows but because he knows Mighty is like. Wait, was that basically a Yanis Eccentric Gate? No, no, no! Tribby, no! Tribby! So the Flame Reaver knows, like, what the fuck? Herta? What? She's here? Wait, so she ignored Lygus. But like, nah, that Centric was Tribby's last time. Yeah, okay, I see. Wait, okay, but like, okay. But like we've heard out, right? Like, if Fiona's last time was for Finot, damn. And the prophecy was like, only one will see the dawn of the new era. Only one will be left. Fuck, okay. Wait, so I'm assuming like Herta just ignored like Lygus's like thing and just went into him first regardless. So that means that the only one who will see the dawn is Finot. Yeah, so that means that there probably is like some time dilation thing going on, right? Like, assuming that she just like went in immediately, that means like from, it's either like time is passing so much faster in here that like what probably happened within like an hour was just like the entire like 3 or 4 months that we were inside Infurious, or like something. I'm not too sure. But there's some weird, like, if not time travel, there is still like some weird time shenanigans going on. Oh? Wait, Skrillum is here too?
私のオンポロスという世界の本質に関する仮説は信用に足るということでしょうか。
So is it a simulated universe or what?
その話はまた今度。それよりあのオムニック。
So she fought against it.
彼はまだ生きてる。
So she fought against
お
Lygus.
そらくただの容器で。
Skrillum wings? Yeah, look. My god, he's got little
まだ私た
wings.
ちを拒んでるみたい。
Yeah, there's something that doesn't line up for sure. Yeah, she kicked his booty. Yeah, I expected that. She is still an emanator.
認めざるを得ませんね。私たちが協力したとしても そのプロテクトを突破するのは容易ではないこと。現時点では傍観者の視点で世界を覗き見るしかありません。
Supposedly, Lygus is also an emanator of erudition. True. He claims to be at least. He said that Nuis glanced at him, but like glancing and then like being an emanator, I feel like are two different things. But also like with Nuis, like the mere fact of being glanced at means that like you be a part of the Genius Society, right? Otherwise Nuis wouldn't give a damn. Wait, brought Steven along? Why would you bring the gamer?
ガーデン・オブ・リコレクションは請求列車の力を借りたわけだね。開拓の力がなければこの地の秘密を掘り起こすことはできない。
Weeping, thank you so much for the water ASMR. Everyone, let's grab our little water jug and do a little glug glug. Weeping, thank you so much for the stretch. Let's do a little stretch and enjoy your lurk and hopefully work is better today. I feel like that's the slang because they mentioned that Ix never looks at anyone and just because you're smart doesn't mean auto-invite to choose. Yeah, exactly. Like look at Ratio. He is a certified genius, right? But like, it was like a whole thing of him never being actually part of the Genius Society. Curiosity definitely killed Aki.
それとあっちのでかいやつ。ずっと隕石を吹き出してる黒い球体。あれって絶滅大群と関係あると思う？
It has to, right? Or like a Stellaron at the very least.
残念ですが、ストリーミング投影の状態では計算能力が限られている。
Yeah, and they didn't know about Lygus at all, so he could be. They're still planning to learn in upcoming patches. True.
提案。現在は
But also, like, we don't know that his name is Lygus because he used the words, "You can call me Lygus," or "You can refer to me as Lygus." So that might just not be his name at all. It could be like a missing person from the Genius Society if we're going by that. Because like she also said like that was a fake body, right? Hmm.
分かってる。そんなピリピリしなくたって失敗なんてありえないよ。これまで何回手を組んできたと思ってるの？むしろもう一つ目標を設定したら？カード遊びしてるメモキーパーから聞いたんだよね。
Yep, and he called himself a different species, but heard it called him an Intelligent like Skrillum is. I mean, for all intents and purposes, he's basically that, right? Like, except like maybe as a golem, but like, still. Wait, March is trapped in Emphorius? Like her brain or like what? Because like, Black Swan did say that like she essentially lost her memories again, right? And that's why she's turning back into like a popsicle. According to Black, yeah. So like, maybe her memories are stolen, right? But in which I assume like that's what Mem is, right? Because they have the same speech patterns and voice of like March, right? Maybe?
はい。時間が許す限り、私も美月さんの行方を追ってみましょう。
Hmm? I can't say much more about spoilers. Okay, okay.
町の中心部から幾重もの慟哭が響いています。今、この世界の生命は激しい痛みに苛まれているのでしょう。結論。蝶は羽ばたき、嵐が迫りつつあります。七死人は私たちにとって大切な盟友であり、その救出は何よりも優先すべき事項です。どうか。決断を下す際は、 個人的な興味によって集中を切らさないようお願いいたします。
当然分かってるって。運命って本当にサイコロゲームみたいだよね、スクリューガム。誰が想像できたと思う？かつて銀河中の生命を苦しみに陥れ、博識学会を瓦解させ、私がソリトンアルゴリズムの難題を解いたことでやっとその余波に終止符を打てたはずのあれが。
Is she talking about the Stellaron or
世
what?
にもよって誰も気にも留めないような銀河の隅でたった一台だけ稼働してて、一人の絶滅対空を育む
One slipped through the net and became remained operational. Wait, so what machine are you talking about? Like, wait. That thing once sowed chaos across the cosmos, causing the intelligence to splinter and disintegrate. Three waves. So it has to be a. I think it has to be a Stellaron. Right? Wait, solitary wave theory. Solitary. Huh. No, it's okay. It's not related. It's not related to the Stellaron. Either that or another Aeon or something related to the swarm. True. The theory was to find the answer to the fourth cosmic conundrum: is the universe predetermined or not? So like, this theory is based on a wave that permeates an imaginary background, born from an unknown planet at an unknown point and disappears beyond an unfathomable range. Which, if the experiment is in it, there will always be a mysterious error. There's always... Huh. I mean, it doesn't really explain it, but like, okay, like it's related to like a machine or something. Like if this, so like, huh. So is it? Wait, so was... Like, is she referring to, like, the thing that's Paragon Fories, or, like, the thing that's, like, this? Because what if the Dawn Machine is the thing that was hiding the Lord Ravager? Y'all are just dropping wait, hang on. Scepter. Oh. Okay, so all right, I'm just looking up the thing. So like, scepters were creation. It's a big computer. Yeah, like they're things to emulate like newest, except like it is meant. Yeah. Okay. All right. So Amphoria's is a simulation. So all a computer sim. Yeah.
世界の本当の姿なのか。
Wait. So he's here as his real name and not as Finon?
どうしてお前がここにいる。
Like God, if his name is just like Kevin or something, I swear to God.
質問に答えろ。ライコス。
I mean, he was always sus. We don't learn his real name yet. Fair. I mean, it's in his name. He's always sus. He's Lygus. He's Lygus. I will die laughing if it's Kevin.
家臣は再び一人の英雄を迎え入れました。
Like, can you imagine like Walt comes down to him first and he gets his like he gets his idle days PTSD. It's like, oh my God, it's Kevin. Literally Kevin. So Lygus has been here from the start. He's been observing and watching this phenomena occur over and over and over again.
叙事詩の作者たちは定められた予言に従い、ここでペンを置くのです。英語回帰における演算が
The overseer of the sim.
ここで終わるのと同じように。
Just like each cycle of the extrapolation in accordance to their primordial design ends here. Extrapolation of the. So this is Newest's design?
そう警戒する必要はありません。ファイノン殿。私はただ一つの純粋な目的でここに来たのです。それはこの目で創世の奇跡を見届けること。
お前は今まで火を追うたびに興味を示したことはなかった。僕と仲間たちが火種のために奔走し血を流し犠牲になった時も手を差し伸べようとはしなかった。冷徹な傍観者であり中立を最後まで貫いたアンティキシダ人がなぜ急に黄金衛の使命に関心を持ったんだ。
He just sounds like an author. You know? Oh, Mocha, thank you so much for the water ASMR. Everyone, let's grab our little water jugs and do a little glug glug. Thank you.
あの孤独な剣士が全てに別れを告げ、ただ一人狂気の海に身を沈めた時、私は岸辺で耳を傾けていました。あの剛健な覇者が鎧を脱ぎ、鉄の骨で大地の裂け目を埋めた時、私は山頂からその姿を眺めていました。
Is this referring to the Flame Reaver?
1000年にわたる火を追う旅。私はその旅路をたどるあなた方黄金への苦難や決意、分裂や団結をことごとく見届けてきたのですよ。あなた方が生まれながらにして信託を背負っているのと同じように、私も遥かな星からの視線を浴びた後、最も深く暗い運命を目にしたのです。この私が叙事詩の最も忠実な読者、そして英雄たちの偉業を全て見届ける観客となりましょう。
Ah, I see. So he's a reader. One might even call in an omniscient reader. Hmm.
遥かな星からの視線
Come on, Final. We told you about aeons.
あなたにもいつか理解できる時が来るでしょう。しかしそれは今ではありません。それよりも私という傍観者のことはさておき、あなたが果たすべき使命を全うしてください。ファイノン殿。
Gotta do what we gotta do, Finon.
僕は信じていたんだよ。火の明かりを追い続けていれば、前途を覆う霧はいつか晴れて、運命が最も誠実な姿を見せてくれると。でもその過程で、僕たちも彼らも命を失った全ての人々も、信託によって約束された恩恵を与えられたことはなかった。
I don't like the fact that the music's getting like really ominous.
聞こえてきます。家臣の外で世界が崩れていく音。そして人の子の泣き叫ぶ声が。あなたはその火種で旧世界を葬り、万物を灰色の未知へと導くことになるでしょう。
構わないさ。火を追う旅の残酷さの中、未来は暖かな西風が吹く理想郷で、僕たちの訪れを静かに待っているだなんて幻想はとっくに捨てさせられたから。
Where's this going, Finon?
この先にあるのが混沌なら、僕がそれを引き裂こう。そしてその裂け目から、
Okay.
最初の太陽の光を差し込ませる。
人々は一人と別れを告げ、その者だけが奇跡を目にすることになる。これぞまさしく運命。
Wait.
しかし今回、
No,
英語を喚
wait.
起する女児誌は
君なのか。
She's alive?
新たなページを開くことができるのでしょうか。
Like, Lygus is definitely getting off on the fact that, like, things aren't necessarily going the way he expected it to.
もちろん。
It's Irene?
これは今までとは違う。ロマン
How are
チ
you
ック
alive?
な物語。そうでしょ。
How is she alive? What? To be continued? To be continued? What? What the fuck?
花の香りがしますね。もう少しここで休んでもいいでしょうか。
You know as much as me. What the so it ends like that? Okay. What the fuck? That, I mean, okay, like, literally, that leaves us with more questions than answers, but... I mean, okay, alright, so... Through, like, process of elimination, I've been suffering for weeks. Process of elimination... And Furious is a computer program, because, like, you know, they mentioned the scepter, they mentioned, like, you know, all that stuff. Right? And it's all things that are actually, like, in the game itself if we actually look for it. Honestly, it ended how I thought it would, but I'm still mad about it. Right? Is there more things? Like, do we... Nightless Dawn Cloud. Nameless Recollection. Oh, Jesus Christ. Pom-Pom? Oh god. Everyone, the train card didn't enter in first, so I'll have contact. March 7th conditions also been getting worse. You can go back and get some crumbs and nothing that really answers anything. I see. Can you read this message? Here we go. Well, look at me. Can you read the message I sent? No! How's the situation on your end, Welt? Things were going well so far. Her to invite Squilm to insist, and we had a detailed chat in the seclusion zone. Both geniuses contributed with their knowledge. We're now closer to clearing out the mystery surrounding Amphoris. However, there's a lot of unexplained information. It's hard to explain everything in text. I'll send in meeting notes as a video right now. Can I watch if I go to the space station? How about Space Hangar? I want to head to the space station and check out the meeting records too. So we can go and check, right? But also, what is here? Finance message. If it was Medemos standing here, he would be wiser and more capable than me, right? After Aglaia departed, these words wouldn't stop echoing my head. It was something I couldn't escape from, and also something I absolutely refused to utter. How could I be worthy of my comrades' and allies' trust? What right have I to stand upon her shoulders and guide others? These questions remain unanswered. There's no time for doubt. The first enemy the Dawn Maker must vanquish is the hesitation and sorrow that overshadowed me this far. That's why I resolved to aid you during your return. Even if it's incomprehensible, even if this means I must impose my will on you, I have to see it done. Because the promise of the Era Nova is unclear to you, who can be from beyond Amphoreus. Its influence cannot be predicted. After I cleanse my doubt, I find that this is the right decision, born from the depths of my heart. Prophecy claimed that only one person can reach the end, the final end of Era Nova. Please forgive me for stealing your chance to witness the miracle, my friend. It's because of the prophecies made by Lady Tribute that the Chrysos heirs made it to today. And so, even if we must face the scenes from the Promised Age, I cannot risk bringing you with me. Thinking back, maybe the only things I did right in this life is choosing to trust you, and becoming friends with you all. I faintly feel that perhaps the greatest miracle of Amphoreus isn't so much the secrets hidden within the vortex of Genesis, or rather the instant you and Dunhung descended from the sky. You are the hero of my heart, Toya. Oh god, if the next life comes to pass, no matter what I become, I'll make sure the world remembers the miracle of the Trailblaze. But, I mean, even though it proved my solitary decision and plans to create a new path for myself toward a future that no one can imagine, you'll always find a way to break the rules, right? Yeah, rules are meant to be broken! Wait, awaken? Ghostlight for a sec, how long was I out? Wait, what? The new demigod of strife has returned to his loyal Castron Kramnos. Sages of the Grove delivered a rousing speech at the Citizen Assembly. Processor is about to unveil the next chapter of Era Nova. So how many episodes did I miss? Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, right. So if we go to the station, we should be able to see some extra dialogue, right? Ooh. I haven't tried. I'm gonna, you know what? I'll try. Let's see. I have not seen the map like this before. But you know what? Let's go to the Vortex of Genesis first. I want to turn in like some of the things that I've got. Yeah.
花の香りがしますね。もう少しここで休んでもいいでしょうか。
喉がからっ。
Oh god, there's more. Okay. All right, 39, sure. Alright, I'm gonna go to the station. The seclusion zone, right? Wait. Where are the messages? Check the meeting records too. Maybe not. Maybe it's like the. It should be like here, where we can check the records, right? Or do we have to go to her office?
花の香りがしますね。もう少し。
Remembers monotonously Aeon. First Obama experience, okay. Staring at the woman's surreal face concealed under the wide brim of her hood, you can barely believe the bizarre story she has just told. Gods really exist and they are elevated from mortals. Gods aren't almighty, but each holds different authorities and walks different roads. This is super ridiculous. She even claims to be some sort of emanator and mirror holder. The woman nods. It's normal for you to be confused. She speaks in a calm and cold tone as if she can see through you. The woman then reaches underneath her silk cloak with her slender fingers and takes out a gleaming sharp object. Dazzled by the glow, you try to take a closer look, only to be distracted again by the woman's voice. This is a mirror of transcendence. Look at them. Look at what the aeons look like. The woman's voice remains frosty. You stare into the mirror as curiosity gets the better of you. Instead of your reflection, you see a magnificent sculpture. The sculpture shatters from top to bottom as if struck by lightning. It splits vertically into halves and the separated parts fall independently. The last part of the sculpture is a muscular man, while the right part is a gorgeous woman. Each part has two arms extended toward the other. They support and uplift each other, but also hold a carving knife as though they are crafting each other. A pair of I mean, this is not the thing we were supposed to find, but the pair of twisting, entangled, and intertwined bodies look like a spiral made of stone, yet they are joined together from their waist down. You're mesmerized and fascinated by their remarkably gorgeous and bizarre posture. Suddenly your gaze meets the eyes of the beings in the mirror. Stunned, you quickly withdraw yourself from the extraordinary experience. So this is your god, you mumble. No. This is what beauty in its purest form looks like in your perception. The woman shakes her head as she strokes the cracked mirror in her hands. This is what they are. Okay, he still said seclusion. So what if it's like just like here? Right? Wow, there are a lot of memory bubbles. Okay. Wait, Lygus? Okay. Lord Ravager. There's so much shit. Anchor. Emperor Sept. Okay. Time to figure things out. Lygus. Touch the memory bubble. Based on Madame Herda's account, that a Talentron named Lygus has also been bathed in Nuis's gaze. Having such an entity guarding him furries will likely make our plans extremely difficult to execute. I mean, hey, we're trying to get all the information from 3.3, so we might as well, and then I'm gonna call it a day. Fear not, I've come prepared. We'll fight magic with magic and science with science. Beating machine brain with machine brain. I appreciate Madame Herda's confidence in me, but before you delve into this discussion, there's something I must ask. Madam Herta, did you actually enter the world of Infurious? Dots. Mr. Sterling means that the Infurious you entered, Madam Herta, might have been a cognitive barrier constructed by Lygus, similar to the power of harmony. Manipulating my cognition without my awareness. That might be beyond even an emanator of harmony. Scurry, are you saying the world I entered was just a firewall? Precisely. And I fear it wasn't a simple firewall at that. Infurious uses space as his first barrier. For Madam Herta, crossing this barrier is child's play. However, the second barrier is time itself. Oh? That explains it. Madam Herta mentioned observing traces of the two nameless in a world of Infurious, which appear to be both residual memoria and data materialization. Which means that at various moments, Toya and Dunhug's paths have overlapped with Madam Herta's. It did, yeah, we had the crystallized memories and stuff. On the bright side, this at least confirms they landed safely and made some successful progress in their trailblaze. Okay. Lord Ravager? Yeah, what is happening here? Oh, Black Swan. Not long ago, Buli's gaze swept across Infurious. Combined with the intel Madam Herta gathered on this journey, Infurious might soon trigger the rage of Lord Ravager. Okay. Lord Ravager Fentilia, who confronted her under Sanjo and later gained some relevant information from her. I wonder if the destruction secretly brewing behind Infurious comes from renowned overlords like Zephyro, Selenova, and Iron Tomb, or from one still unknown to the world like Fentilia. Currently an adult but never getting memory of my own game. Alright, yay. Whichever one it is, when it erupts, countless lives will surely be lost. When I look at it that way, Infurious might be a safety box. After all, 3 forces at the emanator level or even higher. If they were to come to blows, it might be far more explosive than Chadwick's bombs. If that's true, wouldn't Toya and Dunhung be in extreme danger and Infurious? In any case, we must reach them somehow. Just 2 more. Chronocognitive anchor. Oh? Time? Time anchor? To explore information inside the scepter, I want to spend half an Ember era creating a chronocognitive anchor. Okay. This is the gift I bring to you all. After implanting it into the Emperor's scepter then I secured a set of anchored temporal coordinates without compromising its shell. Oh yeah, caught up to you. Hey! Even when the world's temporal flow is disordered, basic causality remains inviolable. In the smallest computational increment, time flow still follows indiscernible patterns. Logic. But the firewall Lygus created for Infurious is similar to the Emperor's Scepter's self-defense mechanism, then the chronocognitive anchor should be effective against it as well. So basically, you have a MacGuffin that can go past the second firewall, which is how you and Herta were able to be there. Oh, screwy. The last time I was impressed was when we built the simulated universe together. You flattered me, Madam Herta. It is just a minor invention. Not satisfying to use, but serves its purpose. While I still have some questions, Mr. Strom's gift will surely help us reach Toya and Dunhung. Premises. We have the temporal coordinates of those 2 brave nameless, and the chronocognitive anchor actually works on Infurious. The first is easy. I've seen the residual memoria in the firewall, which work perfectly as reference points. As for the latter, well, there's only one way to find out. And the scepter. In my long existence, I've certainly come across worlds that use space-time as barriers. Are any of you familiar with the Emperor's Scepter? Teach us, please. A colossal system among Emperor Rubits II's collection of scepters, operated by anti-life equations and and created to simulate destruction scenarios for innumerable civilizations. So it's just... So the reason why they're literally stuck in... Oh wait, so it's literally like... It's just like running a simulation over and over again. It's running an end of the world simulation the whole time. Even amid the scholars' strife, when other scepters were depleted of computing power, none dare employ such ungovernable erudition weapons. They were either sealed forever or cast into distant stellar abysses. Screwy, where did you come across such a sinister artifact? While exploring the origins of inorganic life across distant border stars, I found one that had escaped detection. Even though its operator had perished in self-coronation, that scepter continued to function. Terrifying computational tides surged within it, yet not a single ripple escaped to the outside world. To protect its extrapolations from external disruption, the Emperor's Scepter secluded itself in a concave space and deliberately warped its internal time flow. The world inside the scepter gradually descended into madness after centuries of extrapolation. When I attempted to peer inside, I nearly had my logical components disrupted by those insane data entities, which means that time is passing way faster within the world itself. Conclusion. Should that Emperor's Scepter's extrapolations run amok, it might instigate another calamity driven by inorganic life. Consequently, I devoted 2 Ember Eras to disable from without. Deduction. Emphyrus's actual identity might be a lost Emperor's Scepter or similar erudition construct, while Lygus may be its operator, or perhaps another Rupert hidden from the world. It's hard to imagine the madness within the scepter that has been extrapolating for over 100 Ember Eras. Cloud computing resume. Hang on. I need to look at that achievement. Huh. Read the meeting minutes of geniuses studying Amphurius. Cloud computing resuming. Interesting. So yeah, Amphurius is a simulation. The theories were correct. Explains why Lygus didn't care about Genius Society. He was busy running computer science for Emperor Rupert long before the society was formed. Yeah. So he might literally have been like an early Intellitron, right? Cause his race is anti-Kytheron, right? Like the first known computational the first known computational device, the first known computer that was found in like ancient Greece. So he's just hella ancient then. Okay, God, I mean that explains a lot of things, but it's also like, again, still gives a lot of like questions to answer. So I'm just like, yep, he's an early Intellitron or whatever Screw is, emanator of erudition, but playing for the bad guys. Like, I feel like he's definitely more of like a, he's just collecting data, right? And the fact of like, he's always collecting that data just means that like, he just loves like seeing new, he just loves seeing new like, things. Like, or new information. Because Emperor Rupert is all about destroying organic life. True. Because maybe like with like seeing like, oh, how do people react, or how does the civilization react when like, you know, they're faced with a world-ending threat, right? And if it's been running like thousands to thousands of hundred thousands of millions of computations of scenarios, right? Anything that like deviates from the norm is like significant. But then that begs the question of like, are people from Infurious, right? Are they able to act like the whole thing of like, oh, the sky is cursed and whatever, like maybe the reason why they can't leave Infurious or they get struck down is because they literally cannot physically leave. Yeah, are they real? They can they actually physically leave like Infurious? Right? Because like it's not like with the Garden of Remembrance or like, you know, certain like characters from Penacony, right? Where they're, you know, well, next time in Dragon Ball Z you find, yeah, right? Because like they're not just like solid Memoria, right? Like Black Swan doesn't like, her actual body is just like Memoria. Like what if it's just like they literally cannot leave because they're getting invisible walled, like they can't go past like the Paimon barrier. It's like, oh, why don't you like come back? Why don't we explore this place next time? Right? They're literally constrained by like, you know, not necessarily the programming, but the actual like physical space that physical space that they can inhabit. They're not like Mamaku's rare bodies. It's more like they can't leak their data in the sim. Exactly. You know? Damn, okay. That's a lot of now I'm just like and that also explains like your computer can't leave your computer and walk around your exactly. You know, they're not nat navies or anything. And that explains why like the laws of physics in Furious is able to just go against all the laws of the known universe. Right? With the powers of the Aeons and everything that's known about the wide, like, you know, the known universe inside of Star Rail. Yeah. Okay then. Damn. That's a lot to unpack, but I am glad that I managed to finish. I know my rooms were excited to learn real all right. Yee. God. Oh, thank you for streaming insight. Yeah, because I'm thinking about it. I'm just like, wait, that explains a lot. Because I was thinking like, wait, if like, you know, they can't escape the sky literally because like they are literally unable to physically leave. Or it's also a thing of like, you know, like the scepter is physically put like, oh no, you literally cannot leave. I'm just gonna like set you in here, leave you in here, whichever. Trap you in here as much as I can. So like that begs the question of like, was it actually necessary for us to defeat Aquila? Right? Because like I said, like, oh, I can find a way for you to get out of here, right? Because what if it's like, because like what if it only works for like Dunhung and the Trailblazer because like they're not part of the program. They're literally not like programs of Infurious. So like they won't be bound by like the limits of like non-existence, right? Yeah, yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for like 3.4 to come out, and I can't wait for it to come out because like, God, the story. God. But also like I'm thinking like, why is it like this iteration, right, has like analogs of like Kevin and like the whole thing of like actually like emulating and or like resembling the flame chasers from Earth, right? Like, mind you, they didn't just have like 12 like demigods or like 12 like people in that organization. They had 13. But like, you know, Finon, Kevin, they're both the deliverer. They're both involved with deliverance. Like, it's, I don't know. It's just like a lot of things that like that needs answering, and I can't wait for that. So yeah, thank you so much for everyone for stopping by. I really appreciate it. If y'all got the rest of the day going for you, please have a very wonderful rest of your day. And if you need to rest in deep cleanse and go to bed like I do, then Toyasumi to you. Good night. I feel like a lot of characters in HSR AU of Honkai Impact 3rd. I mean, yeah, that's basically what it is, right? Like, it's like when Weltz met Archeron, right? Like he already knew that she was basically like an alternate version of like of Raiden May, you know? Not necessarily like, oh, it's like a different universe or like a multiversal version of her. It's just that like, you know, he learned that like, oh, other planets, like you can find like analogs of people. It's like with like it's like meeting Himeko. Himeko is literally dead, and on like the Himeko of Earth is literally dead, right? And the first person he meets, like when he got found by like people from other civilizations, was a Himeko, you know. And if you know like Welt's story, you realize that like, damn, that's kind of something. But yeah, I'm rambling. Yeah. So yeah, we're done with 3.3. Holy shit. This was way faster than I expected. Like when I did like 3.0 and 3.1, each of them individually took up I think like 5 or even 6 streams. 3.2 and 3.3, they took up 4 streams each. But like I feel like because like there's less like backstory to go through, I guess, or like it's just they can really jump right into it because there's less things for them to like explain, right? But either way, super excited to see what comes next. Super excited for Finon to be playable. Super excited for Saber to be playable. I don't know, I'm just super excited all around. That's because in 3.0 people complain in a truncated story and stuff. I see. I mean, even then, like I feel like the storytelling did not suffer because it's still good. It's still good, you know? Like, damn. Good night. Oh my god. A punishment. I was just about to like end stream. Damn. You know what? I appreciate that. I appreciate you redeeming that. You really came in at the right time. You know, you really came in with the cavalry, didn't you, Knight? I hope you enjoyed that one. But yeah, agree. But I hate having to scour the game for stuff like the seclusion zone meeting. Yeah, true. That one was just like really on the ball. I had to come in for the last laugh. Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna go sleep. But yeah, we're done with 3.3. I don't think we're gonna be doing Honkai so soon. I might do like either, I don't know, like the Galactic Baseballer event sometime. Either that or I'm gonna be catching up on like the other side content, being like, what was it? What was it? Like the properly meeting Topaz, like the other like in between interlude like chapters and stuff. Yeah, because I haven't actually done those, like the ones that like prior to like Pinikoni. Yeah. Let's see. Maybe I can do a funny and just like do a poll, right? Why not? Let's try. Like I'm not trying to get her. Let's just do a 10 poll and see what happens. We're gonna end stream with a poll. Nothing. Oh. Nothing. Okay. That's fair. That's fine. Damn, no gold. I know, right? I mean, to be fair, that was like 10 pity right now. But in any case, gonna call it here. Thanks so much for stopping by. If I'm able to stream tomorrow, I will be playing Rune Factory Guardians of Azuma, because I really like that and it's a really nice chill game, farming sim. But there is a story to it, so like it'll be like an easier time to like stream and like make content and all that fun stuff. If I can't, because but it's tentative on like when I do start streaming, because I do need to get up like pretty early on Wednesday, so that's gonna be, yeah, that's gonna be a thing. That's gonna be a thing. But in any case, that's gonna be it for me tonight. I'm gonna be doing a raid. Like, speaking of Rune Factory, I know who I want to raid. Yeah. So tonight, let's go raid Sam. So for those that don't know, Sam is a variety VTuber. She is a really cool person. We have a lot of shared interests in the types of games that we like and grew up with. She is a Suikoden 2 enthusiast. She likes a lot of farming sim games, and with regards to that, she's currently streaming some Rune Factory, Guardians of Azuma. So I think she's a little bit behind where I am playing, because I did do a 12-hour like Rune Factory stream yesterday, so yeah, I feel like I'm pretty far ahead compared to where she is right now. But in any case, let's go on over and give her a good old Snow Patrol greeting, shall we? So yeah, play nice, be nice. We're gonna go and say hi to Sam, and hopefully I will be back tomorrow with some more Rune Factory Guardians of Azuma of my own. So in any case, that's gonna be it for me tonight. So let's do ya. And as always, this has been Toya, and I'll see ya